Me no hear ya. Where what?
Say I'm on born ya.
No.
And I not leave ya. We go a UK. No way, sir. Me pot a boil ya. Me belly full ya. Sweet Jamaica.
We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your payslip will not be ready today. But we have advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid. Commission and Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political thief. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our job, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame. What a travesty. Calls for us to think and think deep.
Good morning, family. How you guys doing? Mothers and respect, you know. We have trouble. We are whole heap of trouble there. We are trouble there. We are trouble there. We are trouble there. We are trouble there. The corruption in our face just brawling people. Me say the corruption in our face just brawling so play. Or the corruption so brawling. The corruption right now just in our face. Such man now stop just wipe the crap in our face, just take off his pants and just anybody want to do it pan, you do it pan. No respect to the Jamaican citizens. We see what you do what you want to do. Now, this brother here, this appointment with this Chang brother here, Dennis Chang, right? In a feed. What such man does, try shut down him own investigation. Me want to understand this clearly. Is such man trying to shut down his own investigation single-handedly? This brother here so is a known sympathizer of the Labour Right Party and such man as Kissa. See, the Integrity Commission there wants Feed and Tax Administration and Financial Investigation Division to probe aspects of PM financial affairs. So the Integrity Commission referred this man, such man, to the Feed and the Tax Administration of Jamaica to go deeper into the cobweb of corruption, the intertwine and entanglement of corruption, the Prime Minister here. Now look at brother here. Is a ass toilet brush. Always a come out, come take off with such man. Financial analyst Dennis Strong says there is nothing unusual or irregular about Prime Minister Andrew Holness's being connected to 28 bank accounts. Remember, Mark Golden only have 3 bank accounts, you know. And within them 3 bank accounts, he have him wife in it too. He have joint account with him wife. But within such man 28 bank account, not one of them have him wife name and knock pan it. Account pan it. Nothing. No name, no call pan, none of the 28 bank account. This toilet brush I saw say that there's nothing wrong. Remember, him such man put in a feed, pick him friend that me say, what me see I know, did such man single-handedly shut down the feed investigation in himself? Good question, not true. See, when the man come there again, Chung question conclusions of the IC report into PM statutory declaration. So he might question the people them who is asking the Feed and the Tax Administration to dig more. So may I ask, did Andrew Holness single-handedly shut down his own investigation? Now, it will be good to see where this is going and how the PNP are going to deal with this. Them are going to quote, what them are going to do, me no know. I don't know what them are doing, but this shouldn't allow to fly. You know why? The PNP sat down there and allowed such man wife to slide. Remember me tell you when they give such man an inch and take a yard, they give him a yard and take a mile. Always abuse any chance him get, including the 10 years when you give him in the office. Peer abuse. So when you sit down and watch such man wife, when you listen to the play, such man wife, the man wife, the Prime Minister wife never happened nowhere. We sit down and watch such man wife turn Speaker of the House. Philip Parwell sign off on that. Just say the PNP say yes on that. Philip Parwell was not alone on that, despite what anybody have to say and want to say. It is the PNP them choke on that. The PNP them biggest mistake them ever make is for them to sign off on such man wife. Them say it's customary to support the Speaker of the House. But what is not customary is that a Prime Minister wife is the Speaker of the House. So that's why I was pissed at the PNP, and I still is today. I'm playing Rockstone off of them when it happened them time there. I beat up Mark Golden verbally, and I beat up Powell verbally when it happened. Shouldn't happen. The PNP them sit down and make that happen. It slide. All right. Now, I'll show no such man abuse everything around him, You can't say yes to such man. You can't agree with nothing what him do. He will push it. Not satisfy. The PNP, they make him slide with that. Yeah? Wife in there. All of a sudden, things get harder to table in Parliament since the man wife turned Speaker of the House. Good man, family, how you guys doing? All right? Angie Sunshine, Violet Watson, Daniel Taylor, Gene Royalty, Yard Night 3, Wagwan, Navlet Blake, Unstoppable Josh, Vacation Jamaica. Blessings to each and every one where they are with the iron eye in the morning. Yeah? Yeah, man. Devon Fletcher, Wagwan family. Blessings. A Jamaica mission with the pan. Jamaica mission pan a platform. And that platform, and I got politicians and the people. Me I got me people them. Me I got the country. And what is right for the people of Jamaica. No. At them level they with the pan. Now, since the PNP make him slide with him wife as Speaker of the House, I mean, also something they regret miserably. Because, like I said, since Humanton Speaker of the House, everything get difficult for table in a parliament. Like nobody know how to table stuff in parliament. And, you know, she reset parliament. And a bunch of dunces are going to parliament if you should ask me. Just look good. Pia Kaba Kaba, Jing Bang, Ghetto. These people have dragged the country into the mud. Right now, we are the scorn of the Caribbean. So, all right, the man put him wife in it. The PNP, them cause it, you know. Yes, because Mark Golding was missing from Parliament that day and that very important vote. Mark Golding wasn't there. Andrew Owens wasn't there either. Remember, me do video on it, you know. So, I know exactly what I tell you. It was almost 5 days later, I see him, almost a week, I had search Mark Golding PA to see what I'm thinking about Philip Paul will say yes to the wife become a speaker. At the time, I think boy Philip Paul will broke up with the PNP and he might go against them with the labor right. That's my thought at that time. Because we couldn't see why the PNP has said yes to an appointment like this. And to see the outcome of that. Regrettable. Now, such man is satisfied with that. He might have to take off his pants again and take a load of crap for the people. Then. He might have him business partner, Norman Brown, right next to him, around things in HAJ and UDC. Remember, these guys are into what? Development, construction, they're a developer. What kind of portfolio Norman Brown get? Eh? What am I do? What did such man do? He move the housing program. He create a new social housing program in an office. Remember, Auditor General flag it and tell us a duplicate. Because Desmond Mackenzie have one already. That's where the housing is, the Ministry of Local Government. Right? But such man create him own. Then him drag in him friend, Norman Brown. Remember, you know, the PNP, they make him slide, you know, with the wife. Yeah, man, and he become a pain of them body too. Then him brethren, Norman Brown, see it? Bust out na paper, company linked to owners, his business partner, breach building law in townhouse construction. We all saw how that went. Such man business get regularized. He never get tear down. No tractor never come, machine never come knock it down. No, people. They get it regularized like how the Chinese them break the law in Jamaica and the government themselves regularize them. Chinese break immigration law. Illegal building, no paperwork for nothing. Legal Chinese in our country. The government can't deport the Chinese. The government is going to regularize them. Same thing as so. Building violate building code. Such man get regularized where he man him friend, business partner. Me I show you them thing and nasty people and such man all in our face with it. You give my inch and take a yard. In wife night, and dragging friend too. Me I wonder when his sister, his mother, and his uncle and his father go come and his son them. Me I look around for them, you know. They can't come anytime because the man ain't no shame. I ain't no busy with nothing, does sir. You look like all him in it, he just focus on corruption. Then looking at that picture again, them assign billions of dollars deal with Czech Chinese government. Czech is owned by the Chinese government, a state-owned company. So when they see them at Jamaica build road, I build this, it is the Chinese state-owned company. Go and do your research and say if check no belong to the government of China. Me just show no the other day. Me show no the paperwork the other day. Say check belong to China, the country. So right now China grease them palm. So again, them can't see a China dollar and make it slide. They say them can't see a dollar from China and make it slide. China gonna end up by the whole of Jamaica. Them can't see a dollar, a glossy dollar, a glisten from the China and not sign it. So see many business partner they sit down and sign away Jamaica. Billions of dollars now. You have to tell me say business partner and I go benefit him and inside people and say a conflict of interest is the man start push it. People say the man start push it. Right now Jamaica people face play. Take it or leave it. See the man sign billions of dollars right there. So with that deal we check. We go build some something somewhere in Jamaica. See many business partner they will pen there. Right next to each other. How this happen? Our man business partner. We're in a development. Finding way in a government. Right next to you now. Assign deal at the table. For the country. Bigger deal. More food. Me not understand this. Me not understand this. You know long me know about Brown. But me never know Sir Norman Brown. Up to now me don't know if Norman Brown. Now, years ago, I don't know if it's 5 years ago, me remember, you know, a brother called me from St. Anne complaining same of a little truck. He cannot get no job in the backside mine. The young man tell me, say, the Prime Minister have trucks in the backside mine. These are allegations. And him say one of the Prime Minister Shackman truck can carry about 3 of him little truck load of him truck. And him said the such man squeeze out so many truckers at St. Anne and Clarendon. I did a video on it back then. Those many years, we did a video back then. And since then, me no stop drop the nugget. I know long me have this because somebody send come give me from in the mine in my library and it stays there. So the brother say, the man have trucks from St. Anne to Clarendon. I want to listen to me, you know, that the trucker tell me, you know. He said, look at truck, him can't get no work because Andrew Owners truck allegedly has squeezed him out. Remember, man, I get 200% raise, you know, man, them rich, you know, they don't need nothing more, you know. About type of business boy, you know. But man, have the Shackman truck where I come in the country, I saw I hear from the whistleblower, allegedly. So the Chinese, they might bring it, come down, come get the politician them. That's how them grease them palm to get them way around Jamaica. Part of the kickback is the Chinese are bring down Shackman truck, come get politician. Anyway, the man say can't get no work in the backside mine with him little truck. Because politician such man have a big truck them with that scrape up everything. The man mentioned Clarendon. Remember this. Don't forget that $100 million was missing from Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, about 15.5 billion Jamaican dollars. You never remember that? The 100 million US dollars. You remember that? The 100 million US dollars that was accounted for in Clarendon Alumina Production Limited. You know, I remember that. At that time, I think it was Montague over it. So after that happened, what such man do? When you come here, people, I got shown us something. Such man break up that little piece of mining there and put it in a Nigel Clark lap. So Nigel Clark was doubling as a finance minister and a little piece of mining ministry. Remember, you know, Nigel Clark never get all the mining to deal with, you know. Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, the finance minister, was over. Remember the $100 million, the 15.4 or 5 billion Jamaican dollars. Me no hear nothing about that yet, you know. That if bird whistling, you know. From Clarendon Alumina Production Limited, where such man having vehicle in truck them too. Yesterday, me I read again and me I see who is over mining now. Who is over mining now? Who are mining? Because them always I use people them can't use, you know. Them always use people them can use.
Yes, Carlos. Good morning.
Good morning, family. What go on there?
Yes, I'm good. Dennis Strong is a greedy guy from a long time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know of him from at least 2007, you know. He
Mm-hmm.
used to hustle a lot.
Mm.
Anywhere the hustling is at, he's there, you know. Whether it's to teach accounting, anything at all to make money, he's in it. Head on.
Ain't that hungry?
Yes, man, he's always hungry for money. He's rich now. Because in 2007, he used to drive a sports compressor Benz. That time he was hustling hard. He didn't get into government as yet, you know. I know he used to tutor CPA, certified public accountant. You know, he used to be one of the tutors.
Mm-hmm.
And he was hustling hard, man. Anywhere money used to be hustled, he was there, you know. But he's extremely wealthy now.
Rich.
You know, because he got into bureaucracy and government, you know. Once you get into government, now you start to hustle money and make a lot of money. Mm-hmm.
So
those days,
do you
it was
expect
just normal, you know?
what do you expect I have to real read case, Suchman, case, all of that? Did Suchman mash up stop him own investigation for himself?
He's working, Dennis Strong is working, you know. He has the same mindset like Andrew Holness. Money at any cost. No morals, nothing like that. Those guys are lawless guys, you know. Anywhere the money is at, they're going for it. Desperately at all times. That's their modus operandi.
Now,
So Andrew Holness has found great partnership in Dennis Strong. Dennis Strong also said that the government didn't have anything to do with the collapse of SSL. You know. When Bolt came out on the fix and Venetia Phillips was critical of him, Dennis Strong joined in too.
yes.
And was saying the government didn't have anything to do with it. So it's a long stream of mess that has come out of the mouth of Dennis Strong.
And then them out there, and now me I see the newspaper this morning where a lot of people are lick out on him. So I know if Suchman got double down and continue with this.
Dennis Strong is drinking a lot of milk, you know. Don't forget, he was also chairman of National Solid Waste Management Authority, you know. Everywhere the gravy train is at, as you would normally say, you know. Dennis Strong is there. So what he is doing now is working now to remove the illicit aid, and I'm sure that number would have gone up since the IC made the revelation, right? So all of those efforts by the IC now will come to zero as a consequence of them depending on the Financial Investigation Division to pursue certain levels of investigation, because the IC made it clear that they didn't have the resources to do it, and FID should be properly equipped to do so.
But let me say, even this morning I read it, so I'm gonna read to the people them done that is only 83 of over 230 people should be at the feed. FID should have 230 staff. They only have 83. Suchman are choking it out, people the feed.
All is going to happen now is that Dennis Strong is going to get richer. That's all. Because when you control an agency like that now, a lot of criminals going to buy him out. Yeah, especially people with, you know, in big business.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anything the PNP can do about it, like a lawsuit tied up in a court or something?
No, they should call a demonstration for it, because it's a very critical institution to deal with white collar crime, because white collar crime is about fraud and money laundering, you know. So they should call it can affect the certain outcome of the elections too, because a lot of criminals could be protected and put money into the JLP administration to win the third term. So it has implications, and the opposition should galvanize support for demonstrating.
Yeah, man, this must load up, man. This cannot allow to happen. No more, man. No more. And having wife there, he put in business partner there, And then I put this brother here there. Brother, how much more? What else? Him son, him daughter, him aunt, him uncle, him brother, him sister, him niece.
While giving instruction to the police to execute young men.
It don't even make no sense.
Continue to pile up.
Jesus. What can go so, people? What can go so the man bring the man tear down Jamaica?
Mark pointed it out too that Dennis Strong doesn't have any experience in forensic auditing, banking, or law enforcement. So what is he doing there? Right. It must be to dismantle the investigations that have been pursued by the Integrity Commission. That
man must not step foot in that office. We're tired of corruption in Jamaica. Good God.
The people will demonstrate, but the opposition would have to orchestrate such protests. The people cannot do it by themselves like that because the people are not organized. And Jonas will send the police out there to pepper spray them and shoot them down. Remember that Patterson, from the third party, tried to demonstrate against the government and even was attempting to go to parliament, and the pepper sprayed him and charged him and cuff him, and they handle him very badly, discourage him. He's soft like porridge now. So what I'm saying, unless the opposition is going to initiate this demonstration, the people will not come out because the people by themselves do not have any backing, and we know that the people are not organized, Carlos. The politicians are organized, the police force is organized, and the army is organized. But the people are not. It's a faction. It's always divided amongst us. So we will not get enough people, and we will not get enough power to stand up against Andrew Holness because we are not organized.
Well,
the opposition is organized, so the opposition can initiate the demonstration, and a lot of people fall in line. Andrew Holness is not going to tell the police probably to hurt the opposition and its executive and so on. But the people by themselves going out there, they would handle them badly, Carlos.
They need groups and they get them permit and go to do the right thing. You know, if you go to go block no road and nothing, they could do it just like the nurse them, because the nurse already put the stencil out there and you can see the road map. Just like what the nurse do. No block no way. Vehicles still move. Walk and keep it moving. And use your voice and chant. You know, but not higher. Get your placards. That's how it's done. The people them can do it, but they say organization. Because if you notice,
let us see if the opposition is going to say something in terms of taking it further. I know they have commented to say, well, it's highly unethical.
Then the press conference.
The opposition, as you said, the opposition should go further on the matter because it has implications for the upcoming election.
Yes. Them sit down there and make Juliet on a slide, right? Norman Brown slide. What more? What else is the man? Me say, this a man are non-stop. Me say the man keep pushing. You give the man an inch, it take a yard. Look on it good. This a man come out, come apologize, say everything in the people. What such man do, you know? I am such man, I'm bridging. Next bridging again, people. That means say if I come in, if you come do, tear up the investigation before we face, and we are suffer under corruption. And corruption keep a culture poverty. Look at every Jamaican should have said no to this, whether they are PNP or Labour, right? Because of corruption destroy our country. You see it?
Well, the first thing is that Dennis Strong is a shameless guy, because if he would know that he would not get bipartisan support in this position, so why take it? That's a tell you how barefaced these guys are.
Hungry.
Just as Andrew Holness. Hungry for money, man. I'm telling you, man. I told you that I know Dennis Strong before he get into government, you know, because when you get into government now, people start to bribe you and you start to make money because you're having access to state resources. Remember, he was the big man at JFFT, you know. That's another gravy train, you know. It's peer gravy train, he absent, you know. National Solid Waste Management Authority, Jamaica Football Federation. Those are two gravy train institutions, you know, Carlos.
Jesus, gosh.
He's drinking milk, man. He's a guy that is always desperate for money.
Man,
So he
God.
has found himself in a position now where politicians can, talk to him and, go.
Talk, man, and then tell me that show that. How many investigation look? What going over there? Where people look like? What they have for me over there? What they have for me over there?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? People, can you imagine, people?
Get richer now.
Are we going to sit down as Jamaican and watch something like this? Remember, we respect we look at oversight body about people, the IC, I will look at FBI them there. I will look at Scotland Yard people, a corruption, a kill way. And them on PNP, and me tell you, I'm outline say the Integrity Commission in exposed Dwayne Vaz, Darrell Vaz, Montague, Bunting, Dalrymple, Ian Hills, and his final brother, so Phillips, Michael Phillips. So you see, when you look PNP and Labour and PNP and Labour, that don't definitely have more PNP investigated than the Labour right them. You understand, are the same amount. So when people are say the Integrity Commission of PNP, want to stop it. Them now have no mercy upon no side. And Missy PNP come out and bash them. Missy Labour come out and bash them. Me, see that. And me have to come on my platform, come beat them. Missy Bunting do it. Missy Dwayne Vaz do it. Missy the Darrell Vaz do it. Missy Montague do it. Them all come out, come squeal. When Integrity Commission grab them, and guess what? Integrity Commission is always right. Them no shoot and miss. See? So you have a look at FBI. I will Scotland Yard, whatever one call them. I will see them such man are gonna put one man in there for mash up people. If you come back, come tell the illicit 7. Why investigation? What is this? What is this?
This man is on sale, I told you. I know him from he was driving a small compressor Benz, a silver one, right? 2-door. That guy can smell money. Anywhere the money is at, he's going there at all costs. I'm telling you, I know this guy. So it's just a continuation of his modus operandi since many, many years ago.
So I go and Royal Reed and Fitzpinner Canal them and the kids.
From the backs of the poor, Carlos. While the poor has no chance to get through.
Jamaica full of parasite, you know?
Mobility.
Jamaica full of parasite. Poor people can't come up. People, Jamaica full of parasite will live pan way. Suck way out. Some born right there. Some come there because them know it's a gravy train around there. So they bring them butter pan. Parasite people. Jamaica full of parasite. You have to tell me say a prime minister who's under investigation. The IC send the report to the field to investigate. See there? And such man send him Virgin there. For what? You think in Virgin are going to investigate him? People, are we going to sit down in Jamaica and watch this happen? Eh? Nah, man. I hope the opposition don't sit down there like a fool. No, man.
And you notice he appointed Dennis Strong right after the Integrity Commission chairman has left and the CEO, Greg Christie. Those are powerful men, you know, very brilliant. And Andrew Holness waited until they leave so that he could appoint this man in a very it was done very quietly, you know. But Ian, Mr. Who was the last chairman? Panton, Seymour Panton, very powerful guy. And Greg Christie was powerful as CEO too. So right now, people of this country literally have nobody to protect them anymore because those men are gone. And Dennis Strong is in.
The people have to stand up. I know the people have to stand up and make nice. And the opposition need to do them due diligence because they have power to, you know. They can't make nice. They can do all that type of stuff, you know. They can't sit down.
You didn't see that at the Federation, well, some big function the other day at the JCF, right? You didn't see that Peter Bunting and Horace Strong was rubbing shoulders. I mean, literally rubbing shoulders where they were touching each other. You didn't see that?
No, but I see that one day.
Yeah. They had a function. They were giving out awards and so on, and the presentations were being made. So they are very good friends.
Yeah, that's why. But that's why Bounty I give them the number. I give them props for them number when me no believe no number boy. Yeah. Me no believe no number come from this party. I no can stay.
Well, Peter Bunting, congratulated Dr. Kevin Blake again this week, you know. At the ceremony. I think it was held on Monday.
I don't know why Peter Bunting continue to kiss ass. The number is wrong. Cause even the brother from Papa Yui, he no come out and say number wrong. Eh?
Well, crime is always going up in Jamaica. Crime is not going down, it's going up.
The brother from Papa Yui.
That has been done to solve crime. Nothing. They are doing everything to increase crime. So how will they solve crime and how will the numbers go down? That's crazy. Just as how they said poverty is going down and unemployment, that's I wouldn't even listen to those kind of lies.
They said this
it's unworthy for comment.
This appointment right here is worthy of tying up in a court or something. This you can't slide, sir. This can't slide, sir. No, sir.
They have to come out and demonstrate against Dennis Strong and literally blackmail him in the media. That's how he's going to step down, because those guys are determined, you know, my brother. They don't give up money so easily, you know. They feed on the backs of the poor. Right? Dennis Strong is a guy like Desmond McKenzie and those guys, you know, where they have nothing good in their mind just to drink milk and enhance their lifestyle and boast on people with state resources. Because you understand, without state resources, these guys are nothing. All of them who you see coming around and people call them boss, they are thieves. The state resources they're living off. And it's essentially from the back of the poor who can't even find food to eat. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be going out there and providing services to contribute to the country instead of stealing public resources. That's why our country can't better.
Oh, man. This man a black. Mr. Andrew Wallace is totally Daniel Taylor. This man is totally opposite of Ibrahim Traore. Man, a parasite man to the people, man. Parasite man. Parasite man.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
He's the same one that owns Strong Catering, you know.
That brother,
yeah. You see some restaurants drum up in certain corners downtown and, you know, coming up Africa and all that. Yeah. But they are not successful. They are mediocre restaurants, not a good business. It's like a hustling. It's not a formalized thing, you know, like certain food chains and all that. State resources are spending, man. They can't make money for themselves.
Gravy train. People.
Yeah.
People. We are talking about your money in a people.
Unless he comes under severe pressure, you know, then he will not step down.
This is corrupt,
the
man.
opposition will have to say, boy, we're going to put you in prison if you come into power. They would have to talk tough. Dennis Strong to relinquish this position. He's not going to give it up like that, my brother. These guys are tough guys. They love money. And what better position there is than to be the chief technical director of the Financial Investigation Division.
Nice job, you know? Nice piece of food, you know?
Oh, Lord. Businessmen who are evading taxes. Businessmen who have been brought to court under the proceeds of crimes act, and the government going to go after them for hundreds of millions. Right? Drug lords. You don't understand. The FID deals with all of that, you know. So just 2 years or 1 year into that position, you know, you become a billionaire.
Jaja. All that have to stop, you know. All that have to stop, you know.
People dropping off crocus bag of money on your veranda or around the back of your house, so you don't even know who put it there.
Yeah. I have the Chinese out there with a bunch of corruption and all for sitting there.
You mentioned a good group, because The Chinese are into money laundering morning, noon, and night.
Hmm?
Just like bribery is their middle name, you can put money laundering to it. So he would be effectively in charge of all those breaches of the law where finances are concerned.
And we are such man and the business partner sign off with check and all them thing there. Any misappropriation,
yes.
anything we go and shade over there that get covered under the feed.
So, yeah. Because the Integrity Commission tells you that they don't have the scope or the resources to cover everything. What they captured for the Prime Minister is a minuscule fraction of the Prime Minister's wealth, you know. Sometimes I just laugh when people talk about Integrity Commission report on 28 bank accounts. I just laugh.
But
the Prime Minister's real estate empire far exceeds the 28 accounts.
But let us read something. But let us do a show yesterday where Zara Burton pointed out some places where the Integrity Commission never dig up. Because, you understand me? They never dig up. And I did a video on that yesterday. I'm ready for my people then where even Zara Burton, remember she started investigation, Fair Works started investigation into the IC investigation into such man over there in Western Construction. But what she was saying, they did not find they never do certain deep diving. And them have them could have do it. Yeah? Kind of in the position to do it. And they never do it. So she was questioning that also. So you're right. They don't find all of the wealth.
No, they're not in a position to do so. And Andrew Holness wasn't cooperating with the Integrity Commission.
That is true.
They had to go at length to find anything at all.
Bad man thinking man a deal with brother. Think about your Prime Minister now cooperate with the people them a deal with to investigating in finances and about corruption. The man now come, man not clean people. Man not clean. So him and him brother so now Norman Brown assigned this billions of dollars with check. Billions of dollar contract.
Yeah. Since the Integrity Commission released the report on Andrew Holness has gotten far wealthier than that with more unexplained wealth. So even if he wins the election, his statutory declaration will never be certified once he's in public office again, you know.
Never.
It's out. It's too far. It's way out of whack in terms of the wealth that he has amassed.
Too many years to go through and we can't fix. You're right.
It can't fix again, man. Look here. The guys, they are rogue politicians, so their character and reputation doesn't matter anymore, Carlos.
Me come on my platform and me ball about it. Pete G. Me come and me talk about the Electoral Commission office shouldn't be in a such man office, shouldn't be under him.
All
Me
right.
ask why the PNP never challenge it, even a court, to move it from the office. Me not see no movement pan that they make it stay there. This man is so corrupt so till yo.
You don't see the man gave Darrell Vaz 4 ministries in one, Only Darrell Vaz he awarded such super ministry,
Money have to make, man.
Just think about Darrell Vaz. This is a man now who is inciting violence against people,
Yep.
He told them loud and clear that you know what to do with them.
Yeah.
When you hear that from a criminal like Vaz, you know, say, it's a serious threat he's carrying out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It means to be added to the amount of threats coming from the JLP party. As leader. They man have nothing good to tell the people, them no people. They man are ear-head, people. They man have nothing. Ear-head, they man now have nothing to tell the people, them no people. Pure gimmicks, them labor. Listen to labor, they are pure gimmicks. No policy.
Since the man has gone to Portland, is a trail of death and destruction. Look at how many prominent businessmen have lost their lives up there. Those things never used to happen in Portland, you know. Never. It was the most peaceful parish in Jamaica, right? And look at the mess he has created up there now. I'm telling you, man, Jamaica, this is no joke business. Like, these guys have destroyed our country, and they are the crime bosses of Jamaica.
We just find 220 gun through I come to the port. The police them just confiscate that.
But it was at the warehouse of a prominent GLP member and former MP, whose father was minister in the Siaga administration. So all of that is GLP business.
So them not arrest somebody.
But they should arrest the owner. The owner is the same man that operates the joyride on Sundays, you know. What you call it? Is it the Cannons? They have boat, man, that leaves from downtown waterfront to the Keys and all of that. Loose Cannon. Yeah, it's the same man who owns Loose Cannon. They should hold him, man, because it's his warehouse.
Somebody need to guard
That is
you.
enough.
Because it's coming from somewhere, it's going to somewhere. Yeah? Nobody never look through them, nobody never scan them. There's some industrial hot water heater. Them inner. Industrial hot water heater. So any man who probe that and find it, but the hats off to the officers, they will find them gun them in a lie. Bless upon yourself.
Yeah.
Hats off to the police, then we find them.
Will and Joel call elections voluntarily or by force? Because so far he has not given any indication that he's calling the election. A matter of fact, he said the other day that he's not calling any election. He's getting his army out. He's preparing his army. You didn't remember that talk? Yeah, he said he's getting his army ready. But
Pay talk, man, because we're close to election. I'm gonna see nothing. So I believe man just use a month.
Anybody who would be serious about election would call election from March.
I'm not serious about no election, man.
Andrew Holness doesn't want to call election. He's trying to frustrate the opposition, and the people are calling for the election, and he's not responding to them. He doesn't care about our position anymore. It's all about serving his personal interests, which is to hold on to power. But I don't see him calling the election. I expect problems along the way, and the opposition will have to become more militant. That is why Marlene Malou Fort pitched the argument the other day about postponing the election. It's coming from Andrew Wallace.
Every night that the man go in bed, me feel some pray for a hurricane hit Jamaica hard, you know.
Or for some civil unrest to occur. And in fact, he's citing civil unrest, you know. That's why he's sending the police to do all that damage on a daily basis.
I mean, you're right.
The opposition now will respond, because once the opposition doesn't see the calling of the election by September now, they're going to take a position, and I don't know what will happen from there on. But I expect serious stuff to happen.
But Andrew mash up Jamaica in a hard type of way. He make everything just come. Why?
He told us that he's not giving up power back to and let Jamaica become a PNP country again. And then Desmond McKenzie repeated it. So all these appointments now are clear indication that the Prime Minister is staying on course, which is to keep power at all costs.
What we got, sir?
So I am telling you that he's giving the people a hard time, you know, and also the opposition. So he says he plays chess games. So let us see what the opposition plays. Because the opposition will be put to the test by Andrew Holness.
But,
And that is
but the opposition smarter
they have
than
to
this
be
man, you know.
militant.
The opposition have so many people smarter than this man. I say, why the opposition sit down and make him ride him like a donkey, you know?
Listen, once look here, we saw what was coming, you know. Remember that Andrew Holness recruited Rocky Mead, head of the JDF, and also Anderson, head of the JDF, and put them in critical position in cabinet and ambassadorial position. We saw Andrew Holness holding on to dictatorship all along with the army, and now he's meeting divisional commanders on a weekly basis. They are saluting to him, and he's forging partnership with them.
That looks stupid because it looks so stupid. What am I doing? It's so stupid. Nobody come out with a crime report every day. Every day you're looking at the paper, you see crime down. It's not a quarterly reporting of people. No, you want to make a believe the crime down too much. You try too hard. We're tired of that. Crime not down. Bottom line.
Well, I can tell you that it's Andrew Holness is not an easy guy to beat. The people want to get him out, you know, because we are feeling the hardship. Things are no longer the same. This is not the Jamaica that we used to. Survival has become very difficult. You know, and you can see an increase in injustice, and people's lives are going downwards instead of, you know, making any strides. So the people, a large proportion of the people really want to get him out. But is emboldened and bolstered by the security forces and a few crucial civil servants. And he is not giving up power that easily.
You know, police them tell me the idea. Police tell me they say man a damn himself in. He might put him people around him, say man damn himself in. I said police tell me no, man damn up everything. And the police them say they man at the same word they use, they man damn up everything. Just like I say right now.
Andrew Holness is a dangerous guy. There is no end to Andrew's story, you know. For everything, the man has a story for it, you know, and he will take you down a pathway to no ending, you know, my brother. So how you deal with a character like that? You think it's easy to get him out? Anything goes in Jamaica. Remember what happened in the US. Remember the January 6 rioters? Trust me. That guy, Andrew Holness, not giving up power that easily. But
I will lose clearly. It looked like the motherfucker get a bulldozer and tie around him and pull him out of the office. That's what I feel, you know?
My brother, he has his plans, you know. So let us see how the opposition deals with it.
They must be their head. No, the opposition have to be ahead of him. They must be clear head.
Yeah, they were both members of the boys club, you know, but guess what? Too much money gone missing now. So the boys club thing mash up, you know. When you plunge a country in such financial depression, there's no money for the incoming administration to spend. So automatically the PNP will be forced to arrest and charge and confiscate assets and monies.
So see the US State Department, right? Jamaica's efforts to combat money laundering and are being undermined by severe resource constraints and systematic corruption, according to the latest International Narcotics Control Strategy Report, INCSR, from the US State Department. So you see, the government of Jamaica stifle these offices that's supposed to deal with all these things, people, money laundering, all these things, people. They are undermined by severe resource constraints and systematic corruption. Undermine, feed, undermine. Integrity Commission, undermine. People, this are come from the US, you know. The report identified organized criminal networks some with ties to influential Jamaicans and key players in the real estate and used car sectors as the primary drivers of money laundering in the country. It also highlights political and public corruption as critical enablers of these illicit activities. Deep.
And Julius has made himself so rich that a lot of people in the society have to be running him down. Remember, Andrew is as a poor man who went into the politics, and he has helped himself so much out of it. He's not a normal wealthy man, he's a very unusual wealthy man, meaning that he has no bank loans to pay, no caveat on any of his properties. Brother, that is real wealth, when you want so much things in life and you don't have to pay back the bank a dollar, Who gets that kind of opportunity?
I don't want nobody to ask a question about it. You want the Integrity Commission to report the part of the book where investigate illicit enrichment. But check this out. In 2024 alone, Jamaica faced a wave of financial crimes, from lottery scamming and corruption to counterfeit goods and cybercrime. Yet, according to the Financial Investigation Division, FID, only 83 staff members were in place as of October 2024, far below the division's target of 230 personnel. So the US, I tell we never know that, We're not sitting on a news about here. May I tell you from the other day, say if I never the US would know, say such man a starve feed, supposed to have 230 workers, them only have 83 workers in a feed. And see when go put there. So we're going to put there, from January to October 2024, the FID reported 11 prosecutions and 8 convictions for financial crimes, alongside the siege of millions of dollars in criminal assets. The report also acknowledged Jamaica's continued cooperation with the U.S. in extraditing lottery scammers, many of whom target American seniors. So people, the FID now work. Such man like him destroy FID.
And every time people try to attack their credibility and for them to give an account to the public, they file lawsuits. And it's the same thing going on with the so-called neurosurgeon, right? Dr. Kingsley Chin was indicted in Massachusetts, right? And for grand fraud, he defrauded Medicaid and Medicare.
How we are say?
Many bad claims.
That
man is a friend of Dr. Carl Bruce and partner. So we are asking the Department of Justice to expand their investigation and to find out if Dr. Carl Bruce was a beneficiary or co-conspirator of Dr. Kingsley Chin.
Right.
Dr. Kingsley Chin ran a company called Spinal Frontier, right? And it's the same kind of business as Dr. Carl Bruce. So we want the Department of Justice to find out if those connections between the men would have produced any benefits for this man here in Jamaica. And once that is proven, he can be extradited.
Mm-hmm. What you said to me?
So the final lawsuit so people can stop talking, but we're not going to stop talking. Dr. Kingsley Chin gave up his company to the government as a part of the plea deal. And he also informed of all the persons whose services he solicited in writing bad claims, right? Mm-hmm. So he made a plea deal and he will be sentenced on August 6 coming. And that man is a close associate of Dr. Carl Bruce.
People now hear them think of some serious allegation, people.
So we want to know if any benefits were derived from those criminal transactions in the US to local soil here in Jamaica.
Boy, may I tell you, say, all this do, it just open a can of worm and the whole lot out bigger and bigger. From the day, may I tell you?
No amount of lawsuit will stop the scrutiny of these men who are destroying our country.
So hold on,
Remember
Kevin,
Peter
Kevin,
Phillips,
oh, go ahead. Kevin Stevenson,
remember,
go ahead.
no, just go
Finish
ahead.
your thought.
You were saying something about Kevin Stevenson.
All right, Kevin Stevenson just 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes ago at the Gleaner. He came out. Kevin Stevenson, the director of investigation at the Integrity Commission, IC, has been given the nod to lead the investigative unit at the anti-corruption body for another 5 years. With the expiration of his contract on May 18 this year, the commissioners of the IC gave the no-nonsense director of investigations the vote of confidence to carry out the critical role of the ferreting out of corruption in the public sector.
Yes, but he cannot prosecute. He can only investigate and make recommendation, but he doesn't have the power from there on. At the end of the day, remember, Andrew Holness doesn't have any reputation anymore. So it doesn't matter what you say about him or what you find out about him. They don't care. All they want to know is that they are not prosecuted in the courts and their wealth is not taken away. That's all. They are left without no reputation right now. So the Financial Investigation Division should be the department who are leading these financial crimes into the courts, and they are not doing it now. These politicians don't care about investigation by IC. They only want to know they are in charge of the prosecution because they don't want to be charged. That's all they care about. And it doesn't matter what the Integrity Commission writes, my friend.
We have to get it right. We have to get it right, you know. We have to get it right because there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that's where I go. And that's where I go.
It's the same play. Look here, Donovan Williams is using the playbook of Andrew Holness. Remember when Dr. Peter Phillips came out in 2011 and said Andrew Holness was spending illegal money? Andrew Holness got his lawyer to write a pre-action letter threatening defamation of character lawsuit, right? So it's the same thing, and he was allowed because guess what? The people didn't follow through on what Dr. Peter Phillips said. And now it's 2025, so many years. We have to end
corruption.
Got to accumulate his wealth.
Corruption keep the people
So
poor, man.
Donovan Williams, Desmond McKenzie, all of them now pursuing lawsuits as a means to stop the scrutiny. These guys, you see, it's an empire of them, though. They use the same playbook to get through their business.
It's same people, them, man. We know the book. Same people, them. Nobody new now coming in, you know. You have to get the same people who know the playbook.
The opposition has taken these lawsuits seriously. They know the true intention is to hide, to keep in secrecy so that the Jamaican people cannot scrutinize them.
Let us see if the opposition has sit down and have a press conference and raise some key and just make up dust after this. Let us see if the opposition just sit down so and take that one away without grease. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see if they must sit down quiet like Norman Brown and an appointment and Juliet Owens appointment. We're going to see. Can they sit down quiet on them?
I also find it unbelievable that the opposition has not said something about Usain Bolt's appointment, because I'm sure Usain Bolt will have a large budget to run. He will get office space, motor vehicle staff, and so on, and he will travel the world. So, and poor people can't find food to eat. NWC cannot find the money to sanitize the drinking water.
Think about it. And the man hide the report from the you can't make that up. The man, we have talked about we have fecal matter in our water. And you're talking about the people are complaining about it. And the man shut off the report from the public. You will never see it. What is this? You hear the man talk about, say, all right, guys, we're going to fix it. We're going to do some reconstruction. We're going to search and see it there. And we're going to fix it together as a country because we do have mistakes. Eh?
Let me say something. If Dr. Kingsley Chin didn't do a plea bargain with the government and give up his company and give up some of the doctors that were part of the crime, my brother, Dr. Kingsley Chin would be looking at 15 to 18 years in prison.
Whoa.
So he has done a plea deal and he will be sentenced on the 6th of August. But it will not so damaging if he didn't do that deal with the government. He had to give up all his wealth. Apart from the company, all the other doctors were involved. Some of them had to pay 1.8 million. They lost their medical licenses too. So how these guys in Jamaica and this man who calls himself a neurosurgeon is getting away scot-free?
I believe that Jamaica is a place where have a lot of criminal actors in a business too, you know.
Look at Robert Pickersgill, former chairman of the People's National Party and one of the highest profile member of the PJ Patterson cabinet. Robert Pickersgill was the hottest man alive in Jamaica. You remember Robert Pickersgill, Carlos?
Yes, man.
That's the man who used to wear all the outstanding clothes. What he wears is like custom fit. He was the hottest man alive. And look at what that so-called neurosurgeon did to the man waistline going down to his feet.
I lie. What you said to me? Tell me to know about that.
Well, send you the video, man. The man destroyed Robert Pickersgill, cut his waistline loose.
How are they right? These allegations are some serious
The
allegations.
Governor General was walking, you know. The Governor General was walking. He was making presentation. He could have handled himself. But you know, when you have money and position, you want everything to be 100%. So he said he was going to do a correction of some spinal issue. And you don't hear, say the same man mashed him up, Carlos.
Why? May I hear?
Is Custos Fuller has to be deputizing for the Governor General now. You know, every event is Custos Fuller turning up. The GG is out of service, and it's the same so-called neurosurgeon. I heard destroy him. So, I mean, I don't know how the GG reaching that man's hand, but boy, he grabbed him, you know, and destroy him. But guess what? People are not sorry for the GG because they say he has no mercy for the people of Jamaica. So it backfired on him.
And what is your here to the people? The GG.
Yeah, man. But I'm
going
to send you the video with Robert Pickersgill walking now or trying to walk. Bobby Pickersgill was the hottest man alive. Anywhere you see those guys turn up, his clothes different from everybody else. Right, but people are not sympathetic towards the GG because they said he helped Andrew Holness to maintain the oppression of the people. So they see him as a victim of his own making.
Wow. GG. Yeah, me get feel sense GG now show. Yeah, me get feel that sense now show per function and all them things there.
And the man was walking.
From there, where the argument.
The man didn't have to do any surgery, you know, Carlos. He didn't have to do any surgery. How many persons have certain issues to correct and they said, "Sure, I'm going to leave it." You know, he was going about his business okay. But as I said, when you have money, you know, you have options to make everything, to attempt to make everything 100% perfect. But look at what he ran into. He ran into destruction. A lot of people have been complaining about a neurosurgeon. Their relatives go to him, and then 3 weeks after, they die.
When are you there?
They pad bills. Tell them how long they have to stay in aftercare and all of that.
So who Jamaica gonna go after this man right now? Go start a search, a investigation. Who's gonna start a probe in Jamaica? Because with all these news that go around, you have to tell me say nobody in Jamaica, nobody, no police, no fraud squad, nobody at all can swoop in and see what really are going on. The man a slide.
We always heard about people crying out at you, you know. How many persons have died? Some of them minor surgery and then leading to greater complication, right? From those days, police should have grabbed that man, you know, and put him in custody and make sure you take. Listen, even the company MedTech, it should be sold, and the government should take all its money and assets. And this man must be taken into custody and handcuffed, right?
The man not take the country that serious, man. You see, Chinese come to Jamaica with illegal business. Them not no paperwork and government to regularize them. The government not, country not run good, man. Country not run
Look at
good.
the young man that went up here the other day at UE Hospital. And just a man that needs surgery, you know. Young man is either 14 or 16-year-old. And he said, Mommy, he was a good footballer, you know. Very intelligent because his mother invested in his education. And he said, Mommy, I wasn't ready to do that surgery, you know. Put it off, man. But the mother love, you know, the mother love his son, you know, love her son so much that he said, son, just get it out of the way, you know, because it's a minor thing. You hear me, Carlos?
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Loud and clear.
And the son said, okay, mommy, I'm going to listen to you, but I didn't really want to do the surgery now. The mother said, no, man, get it out of the way. And the man, just a man needs surgery, you know, and they knife that young man to death up there, you know.
Wow.
He's dead.
Oh, that happened.
Burial was last Sunday.
Oh, that happened. Hmm?
They drain him, man. They knife him and drain him.
Hmm. Me,
Blood, oxygen, everything with this man.
people me here, you know. People what don't know. Me here, go on, man. But you know, me have to handle it different from my platform, you know. Go on, talk, my brother, body fire. They're here.
Still, those guys still administering medical services at UE.
Yeah.
Those guys must be in custody. They mustn't get bail. They are a danger to society.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm encouraging persons who would have scheduled appointment with them up there. Think twice. Because you may be the next victim.
Good God. And there are people are waiting to get them foot set back or hand set back. Did they do the video with the brother where
the people, those patients, Carlos, who have asked to buy
pins
and so on
yeah.
for 250,000 and so on. Is the same med technology that they were sent to?
Yes, they sent to MedTech.
Acquire those pins,
I rent the drill,
screws and so on. Yeah, I rent the drill. They can't get the surgery done.
See, one, and while I was doing that show about that brother, we're saying him and his uncle come up with some money to help them brother Jamaica. All right, out $154,000, right? And from last year, February, to get the pin and pay for the drill. And them say, "I know the man foot does the setback yet, but the man foot better and the bone cock off." And while I was doing that show, there was a lady in the comment section said, "Fear sister hand broke, hand you know, broke for 6 years. Same thing, 6 years, you know." The man said every time he go back, them say him now on the bed, him now on the bed. And then pay for the pin and pay for the drill and do everything themselves do, and them give him a date. And every time he go back on that date, them say him now on the bed. Then give him that over and over. At 2 years ago right now, the man foot heal and no setback, bone all cock off.
Right.
They might treat Jamaica like, and so it have to go, God.
They are already writing the prescriptions to go and support MedTech. And then there's nobody to do the surgery, and there are no beds for the surgeries to be done.
So where the money gone? So where the money gone?
So the patients will soon start to ask them if they should eat the pins and eat the screws, because if they purchase it, why they can't get their surgery?
But the thing about it, when the patient person purchases the pins and all them things, they don't get them to go home with them, you know. It's MedTech, take them straight from MedTech. I think it's Korea, because patients can't touch it because they will call it contaminated. So you can't buy nothing from foreign, come use at the hospital. It have to come from MedTech, and them send a courier to the hospital with it. So these people pay MedTech their money. So did the courier take it to the hospital 2 years ago and they at the hospital wait? Or did he go into the hospital and then come back? If you understand that the comment section while I was doing that video, number better. Somebody say them probably sell them up, people sell out, they will sell it. Sell out the appointment, sell out this date, sell out the pin to somebody else who them think worthwhile forget it or them bigger money. The whole system is corrupt, you know, my brother.
Yes, I heard about that. They are finding bigger fishes instead of helping the patients to recover. So, you know, those persons have no regard for human life. You know, it's all about the money.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's some serious things going on in Jamaica.
6 years.
And the country has collapsed.
People are broke. 6 years.
The NWC couldn't sanitize the water. I told you long ago that the country has collapsed.
So long.
Omar Hassan just said the other day, Omar Hassan is begging for the election to be called, you know.
So me and you guys Jamaica. Yeah, think about it. Rich man has said he call the election, and the rich man has said he call the election because for the same thing. The man has said he call the election for the same. Let the people hear what I want. Hold on there.
I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials and you bring it in, it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So I'm not sure how the banking sector operates and if there's a what they call it, a timing thing that needs to happen. But, you know, yes, the Bank of Jamaica needs to pressure them, but I think more needs to be done to get our rates and policies in place to allow banks to lend money, to allow businesses to be competitive on the global sphere. Everything's going to start going haywire, and I'll tell you something, the government better call election quickly because the balloon is about to blow. The economy is in the worst position that I have ever seen it in my 30-odd years of business. The buying power is the weakest, remittances are down, tourism is struggling, everything is struggling. And what are we doing? We're doing things to stifle the economy with our monetary policies coming from the Bank of Jamaica and the Ministry of Finance. People out there that are living and working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing. But look at how many hungry people are out there that are struggling, how many businesses are finding it hard, right? So we need to start waking up the government. I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering.
So you there? Man has to call election. So you think the man has to call the election because he might get back the same thing?
Things are bad. Things are very bad, Carlos. People are hungry. Middle class wipe out. And purchasing power has been cut severely. And it's, you know, see, Boss Furniture becomes a victim of the financial crisis that is going on. That's a business owned by Omar Hassan, at least one of his businesses, you know, and they are mainly downtown. So he knows the people who are being affected and he sees them every day. Yep.
You must say worse in over 30 years, even over 30 years in a business. So it's worse than the pandemic.
Of course it's worse than the pandemic. Anybody in business would know that this time is worse than the pandemic.
Well, if you want to hear this from this brother now, another businessman who's going to tell you. Yes.
Close to 2 months after the 10% tariff on goods exported from Jamaica to the United States took effect, Chief Executive of the separate group, Richard Pandoe, says from a supply chain standpoint, the impact on manufacturers has been worse than during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr.
Need not play no more. Worse than in the pandemic. A rich man a ball. What happened to people like me and you? The little poor people, them. What happened to them? Eh?
Carlos, I'm going to give another caller a chance to speak, you know, about listen. The opposition has to do something about Dennis Strong right now.
The opposition.
They should plan something within the next 24 hours to make sure that guy doesn't take up the position because the detrimental impact would be extreme and it can affect the electoral outcome. It has implications that the opposition must consider and take very seriously, all right?
My brother, bless up yourself, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Point well taken every time you come here, people. We can't allow this. He bad man.
Say I'm on bad, yeah.
No.
And I not leave ya. We go a UK. No way, sir. Me pot up boil ya. Me belly full ya. Sweet Jamaica.
We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your payslip will not be ready today. But we have advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid. Commission and Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed.
Welcome back. Wagwan family. Wagwan driver. Talk to me.
Yep. Yeah, man. Real quick. The last caller. What is calling? I was hoping you don't cover that today, but in touch on it. Dennis Chung being appointed. What is it? CEO or whatever his title is, FIE. Is that in the best interest of the country? Dennis Chung is the same one who said it is quite normal for a businessman to have 28 bank accounts.
Yep.
And I'm just like, where that come from? So I'm just not saying with the political affiliation and who like their own and there's something there. We can't have him in there. So I really and truly hope that the PNP come up with something because I don't think he's the man for the job. I think he's just going to be put in. He's put in there for a reason, and for a diabolical reason. Yeah, so we just want to about that. But for the work also, we just want quick to call in and get you on the people listening. So that's the best of my country.
Drive, bless yourself. Drive good. Hold his steering wheel good. Yeah, blessings. Yeah, Jaja. Hey, ay. Wagwan driver, and next driver this. Wagwan. There. What's on the mind?
Oh boy. Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, man. Live. Giving thanks. Giving thanks.
For real. Juan Carlos, man, I know if you observe that picture there, your thumbnail. But be a Chinaman, may I say this China nation there. Like them want to take over politics soon.
The Chinaman them and politics.
You know, see the thumbnail, one of the picture them where you put up where about 4 China, me see that picture there.
Yeah, because the one that with Suchman and his business partner signed $1 billion deal with checks. See Chinaman them in the back there. Chinese, the government of China, you know. They must sign deal where I see one Chinese woman sit down right there. You see?
Serious, you know.
Anything we sign him and I sign him with Chinese man. Anything man. Not in Japan. Him and him bridging. Think about me, your business partner. I'm a jag you up in a politics with me. And me you sit down run on a table like that now. I sign money deal. We say, yeah man, we got this now, you know. Me, especially when we have good intention. But your phone, what the phone? Talk up a bit louder than that phone.
Yeah, I say, I don't know if Jamaica people really observe when I see what I go on, brother. But when I see there another picture there, it don't look good. No look good. It look like a new slave master that it's not just about business deal or business. That look like a new slave master, brother. And it's only a matter of time for when we look. We see an enormous amount of Chinese represent it in a government, brother.
You see it? Such man take with you know. You have to not love your people them for the way you do like a such man, you know. You can't love your people them, man. You can't love your people them, me say, your country. Don't tell me about no patriot and choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica where?
To me, brother, the man them because a corruption. To me, the man eradicate the black race out of Jamaica, brother. To me, that a go on, bro. We as black people, we are going to become the minority in Jamaica, bro. Because man want to keep them wealth, so man, no business where them are do. You see what I say? This thing a gone too far, bro.
And the man a push it in. The man a start push it in, bro. Yo, me say, the man put his wife in there, he get for slide. He put his business partner in there, he get for slide, the PNP. Then quiet see away. Then they make the nice when they're supposed to make it. Because they make nice for my platform all the time.
Brother, in a real life, bro, this thing where we are talking about the PNP, this gone far, the PNP.
No, man, no. The PNP have power, bro. Listen, no, don't tell me nonsense now, you know.
Well, Carlos, man, I tell you to change your thought.
Me know you know nonsense, you know. Because PNP are opposition and it does have power.
Yeah, but you look on 11 to 49.
Stop that about 11 to 49. The PNP have a full house ready to take over government. That no work again, my brother. No. Don't tell me that.
Carlos, you see, if hold on, Carlos. You see, if this thing was a 30, 31 or 32, 29 like what it was, brother, them people could not.
Let me ask you a question. What if PNP and the power, why they not slide through the constitution already?
No, because them can't.
But you say 11 did it? You say 11 did it?
Yeah, but the constitution both higher than both party, bro.
Bro, the PNP have power. It's the same time. Look, the PNP have power. Did you know that? Did you know that they just did that day?
Of course.
Did you know that just did that? Hold on now. Let me talk. Come here, give back the mic. Do you know that did that day? The labor right then decide say they're gonna lower the taxes for imported farm produce. And the PNP them get up and talk and stop that. Did you know did that day when the labor right then get hold on, me give the mic in a man. I give the mic. Do you know did that day in a parliament with the handful of them, you know, say a word make them get up and run out of parliament. Words, you know. So all you mean say they not no power?
Because in a parliament that the constitution stands strong, just like over the law of the land.
All right,
but them can pass any bill, bro.
All right,
without needing the PNP. If we put one vote on it, them don't need the PNP to put no vote on it, bro. So this one is about we the people, brother. And we the people have to come and support the PNP, bro. Just like how you tell the people them, so brother, no little enormous win, bro.
All right, my brother.
I got able to make the PNP set back the land, bro.
All right, brother.
Because the man can literally do anything when they want to do, daddy.
Yes, my brother. Let me take a call here. Let me take a next call, my brother. Respect, you know. Drive good. Drive good, my brother. Yeah, man. Take a call for this brother from England and call me. Me him have to say. You see me? People, the brothers, you know, every man have a right for with him opinion for the platform. So what going, brother? I'm live, you know. You're live. Hold on it. You're live, you know. Live.
I know you're live,
Ah, go in, my brother.
Pertaining to the check, come on, I call you a while ago. 100%.
Yes.
You see me out there? And it's not like the People's National Party ain't doing the right thing, but issues that they should address, they're not addressing. My lad, when they cross the waters, I'm going to really want cut no cloth on your line, you know, but that's something you feel right about now.
Yankee.
Because we end up too much nasty nigga down from the rock. And them above that, them a fuck monkey. You know, I can't call my phone after for $1 a pound. Because I be a lip shot, when I'm not real public, I pick them up one beer. Call up, you see the way you feel right about now. You see yourself, loan some a certain one we are dealing with, make certain speech, and the people have not moved. What I do, we don't talk to them, drop down in the hospital, my lord. You know, talking. We're not dealing with violence, you know. And you don't have to deal with violence to get a result. But step to the podium and do what you have to do, my lord. What's the political entity that's on the other side of the ocean? Not for
no. Aristocratic conditions that I'm going to take one for some cracking and some. My lad, you hear me?
Yes, Yankee. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm more than things, you know.
Hey, body fire, man. Body fire.
More important things.
Body fire.
There are little thing I go on for the rock. You know, just no man, me know more about the man deal. I plan to fly from my yard.
Yes.
For December, cover certain bits and business adventure. And the man them say them not go nowhere. Them not go nowhere around us. So them rather go to Cayman Island and go invest.
A couple of things, Yankee.
But if you make them kind of talk, my lad, you never know.
A couple of things.
It's not a good look. Individuals in the shadow just observe what go on. And I said, they're asking the question, where's the political entities to approach certain situation that needs to be addressed?
Hey, Yankee bless. Hey, you know, call me show, you know. You know, call me show, you know. You boil up, you know, call me show, you know.
People, if that new yacht them appear on the mortgage. I'm gonna say them man they drop out, my lad. We don't have a call on him. Individually, no.
Jaja.
And things yes, and regard for Senator, them a show a bit of condolences. No man not there for do nothing. But when they stretch out them, they must stretch it out. These political entities, Mr. Dance, the congregation, them need to get things in order because if they don't, they're going to lose the respect of people after them. I tell you. Mr. Going in and thing or whatever, cover your ground. My lad, we're not a politician now. We are no politician. But say if you're doing the right thing, me not response all you be. You get $10. But say if you move like a koa and a crackhead, we leave you to the wayside.
Hey, Yankee. Yo, I like every car to show you, no Yankee.
My lad, busy has start out some little bits because some nasty they're going to invest in now. Violate them because they don't use to nothing. So we leave them because we are leaders, we're not followers. So we reset the foundation and get things in order. In order, my lad. No long talking with nobody.
Not true.
We give enough rope. Either you want to hang yourself or you want to extend it. So if you go hang yourself, you're not going to get house. I'm coming out with you.
Talk to them.
Papa, I continue to do your thing, but you hear me, these people on the ground need to get up and move. And as I said, we're not violence, because if it's violence, it's a different kettle of fish. And then a pram push thing. As I said, go here and let your voice be heard.
Them not going away, man. Yankee.
No, because a little man get gunshot on a cop bumping or whatever. Shout out and
they not move. They not move. Politics move them in a Yankee. Politics move them in a. Politics move them. You see, I did the nurse them all that protest. And brother, it's like a nurse them alone and few people out there, brother. And nurse patch up so much people. The old people should out there with the nurse them. Because you know people
a bunch of non-entity. Grabbing a barrel. Non-entities, that's what they all are. You see me say licky and becky. If a man roll down right now, and they're fine, and even like a 5 or 10, but I come and say, no, I'm going to keep my kayak away. You want to praise, oh Lord Jesus, XYZ, you're my God, you're my Dan. And the same Dan we are talking about XYZ, will be say, all right, you say 100 grand, you have to extra amount here. Go start something. Go send some Kisco. Turn the money. And buy some trousers and go down a palm out market if them still have it and turn it. Then I say, I call my phone and I go back and find and say, you don't say, Father, not now go on. Listen to me. These people, you see the futuristic significance is of a non-grata.
True.
Yeah, my papa. In the kitchen, I sort out some bits and bobs because you don't know how to do it already.
Hey.
So take care of yourself.
Bless up yourself, you and the family, you know. Yes. Bless up yourself, you and the family, you know. Stay up. Stay up, my brother. Yeah, man. Respectful. Yeah, man. Up there. People, my brother Yankee Bless from out of England. Yeah. The man that love Jamaica, you know. Call them and come in. Wagwan family. Good morning. What's on the mind?
Morning time.
Mm.
Morning to the schoolers them in a class and thing. Big up. Well on the whole work. Well, I'm glad you touched on the teacher point because you see how the look few people did out with the teacher and them never have no power.
The nurse.
And it take one man to come give them the strength and the power there.
The nurse them.
The nurse them, I mean. Carlos, I can show you this. You're not wrong when you say the PMP them for do much more. Them fire turned down after a couple months and now.
Them a burn fire. Look here. Let me tell you what I want. Me see them do some work, you know, cause see even there they does what does do. Turn over the whole healthcare nonsense we're gonna expose the whole thing. So even though some of them is when man a work. Does him a work. Ian Ears a work. Campbell a work. Enough of them a work hard, you know. Even Bunting me here last night a fling fire. So you have some of them a work, the man them can't ease up. You can't tell me say you're tired. And no, sir, because the labor them not easing up, and this appointment must not go without nice.
So when them turn up the fire there, we will back them. Because it don't make no sense. We for fight for our country and we're not fighting for our country, Carlos. Because me not be go out there, go burn tire when a man dead, or go block the road when a man dead. All of them things there. We for come out, come make people heard or voice.
That is true. I agree with that.
We can't just sit down so we were hungry and when a man broke your house, we come out, come on the media, come talk. When a man rob, we will come out on the media. See a man we are rob, we're blind there. And when I come out, come talk.
Let me tell you, man.
And everybody hungry.
Jamaica know how to come out. They know how to come out. Sometimes when they don't want to come out, they say, well, me have to work, you know. I will not a police permit. He make a police kill one bad man and set the whole place on bun down and tired everywhere on the road.
People never work for 2 years and now no movements, nothing at all. You can't go for a week.
Mr. Cartel come out of prison and look like everybody left off of them work. I say, man, rotted. Everybody left off of them work. Cartel come out of prison, everybody left off of them work. I say, Jesus, where the people them come from? When politicians are going with their stuff, nobody not gonna work.
Big fella monkey.
Me ask you.
Come like big fella fashion monkey.
That's why I'm saying, you know, Jamaican are doing for themselves, you know. That's why we as Jamaican people, when I rent a car or a bus, couple of ways and say we are got a conference because we believe in a labor right or we believe in a PNP. We wait until the politician them rent the vehicle for we and send lunch money come give we with the green shirt to go. When we go out for we own, we always get pushed and pulled by politicians. They don't see.
Them own way. Them own way. You hear the woman come up at Belmont Road, and you hear what the minister said to her, the MP said to her, go back home. You know your valuable. Go back home like I'm girl and pick me. You matter about I'm daughter.
Well, the brother called. You see, the brother called earlier, right? And say, boy, Jamaica not organized. You see, we have a committee in our community. Like first time I grew up, you used to have meeting. You know, people go when a community go sit down. You know, we reason. You see, we have groups and we organize. But I believe say politicians take off for idiot. We don't organize. So when they come in our community, every man are coming there for them own personal gain. A man I come tell politicians say, I beg him something, kind of pick me a go to school. The next man I say, boy, I'm picking them hungry. One woman I come and say, boy, she build one shop, she need 2 plywood and 2 pieces of zinc. And everybody I beg them personal stuff. You know, have nobody organized and the president of the organization go in with a package where him get from the people them based on the conversation and the meeting we have for make the community better. And we want a school there, so we want the pit toilet removed from the holiday school and we want flush toilet there. We want the hospital, we want a piece of road from down here so to so fix. No man no give a damn about no bad road as long as they get money from politicians, you know. So I want to understand. personal, brother. Look, and say if I lie, me I tell. Anyway, as a politician, you ever see a man say, yo, boss, fix the hospital, you know, yo, me no want no money from Uno. Fix up the community so everybody can. No,
I
man.
want to tell you, Carlos, you know what I'm saying in one of the election, in one of the time then when Portia in a power, some individual on my way, because two of them go, them are the community leader, some of them. Them get a bag of flour, bag of rice, couple thing well. Guess what them do? Them take out 2 pounds out of so, go give Auntie Dar, 2 pounds go give Miss Lou, 2 pounds go give Miss Jenny, 2 pounds. And when it once reach half bag, them just cut it and keep it for themselves. So it's a selfish world we live in. Nobody in a business if you don't decide dead for hungry
Nah.
or if you are helping on.
Nah,
It's
man.
a selfish
The
world
things
we live in.
because the things now do the right way. All right, whether PNP are liberating and power. This is what my witness as a youth that come up, right? Say them have a truckload of flour figure way, right? One man will take either 50 bag a yard or 10 bag, you know. Yeah, and jump on the
Yeah.
truck and go on and drop bags, give bridging them up the road, and you get 2 pounds.
Yeah.
You understand me? So the things now distribute good at Jamaica. Just like how the man them take up money and give politicians and tell themselves, go on and them constituency go fix road and chop banking. You give post butter. Yeah, you should have a system like we use a PWD with a deal with certain things. Yeah, fix the road, clean the culvert, fix the drain. Yeah, you can't give politics.
When we didn't understand the storm did not come over one day. We did not want the response. Don't get onto them no money because them not gonna give the people them. And now everything gone. You hear the people them at the way where the hardest hit don't send it. Eh? You hear the people them all know them can't recover. I don't think the woman where roof blew, where house blew from the spot. I don't think them go down there, go build one of them house they go give the woman.
Remember that video, there, man? Remember that video there? A house blew where there's a spot left. Remember that video, there, man?
You see the big woman that go up on the roof just to save her things. Because she don't know what she gonna get nothing from the next day or the other day. Nobody now put her up. See that, Carlos? I bet you say him no post some brother and go down there go give the woman a house. If you even get the woman number and call her, she would have catch right now. And some local individual around the place. Build up back a local boat structure for her. Fishy can't live. But this most tone big gay man. All him do is hold up in front and brag and boast. Same belly full and him rich and him this and you know for bad mind him. What happened to the people who put in a power asshole?
Well, we have good news. We have good news for Jamaica. We have good news for you guys. Matthew Samuda say, moving forward, all the hotels in Mabila, Jamaica, we are going to have access to the beach then. Thank you, dear Lord, Matthew. Move and go from yourself. In the for 10 years. Hold on, man. That brother that want to lie, you know. No, him, look Matthew, I come tell we. So the new hotel them are built, we have access to the beach them. Whenever you know, people, remember no law no change, you know. Them in the for 10 years, you know. They could have changed the beach act law from 19 how long. Them not change that, you know. And I can't give you lip service. Vote begging.
No, because Jude, let them plan something, say election are keep, and this, them, the one, where with them two, them, the gear group, them, I talk about, oh, Andrew 14% ahead, and him there keep one meeting. Them look at house meeting when keep on a meeting, you see nobody have time.
What?
You see nobody.
You like liberate, if you liberate, then a busing people. To make the place look good. I bus them people. When you see the crowd, I bus them busing people and enough money I spend, you know.
But
No
Man,
money.
them not fi care nobody go where them a go. Find the community and say meet and keep you so the place ram up.
People come out.
But when him realize when nobody not like him might hear some loud mouth and cuss him. He might hear some loud mouth and cuss him at 2 word.
Let me tell you something,
Him
my
know
brother.
him a problem.
The problem is corruption. Just people, Jamaica now want, we don't want no handout, we just want people love, people. Jamaica one nice, beautiful, powerful local country, People are corruption and strangle we. I hold up on my foot. Tie we up. Corruption have been tying up Jamaica for decades. My band come see corruption and tie up Jamaica people. My band come see that.
I say, Carlos, all if we don't know it, man, show we in a week time we master it, man. I improve on it, man. We don't want to hand out, man. We're multi-talented.
Jamaica don't want to hand out.
Carlos, man.
Stop rob from the people, man. Make the resources be there for the Jamaican people. Stop robbing from the people, man. Good God. Corruption, my brother. Thieving. Politician going to office in a jacket suit. Biggest thief them. Never go to prison. Let the door open for the next one to come thief. Next one come thief. We're tired of it, man. We are tired of it, man. Good God. Zinc fence still there, Jamaica. Dirty water still around.
Carlos, the people them is to blame, you know. Because when them so-called politicians avoid you, you put them in a power, them come look for you for 2 months. The rest of the season, you don't see them. You don't hear them. They don't walk through the community none at all. And when time comes for vote again, you see them send a look package, a look care package, a look this, a look that, a look token, in a look press from here. So you're supposed to upset it.
Let me look. When you say a while ago there, you see, if politician did a walk after they win, if they didn't walk through the communities like how they walk through it when they look the vote, we'd all right, you know?
Yeah.
We'd all right, you know? Not true, talk true. All right. You see them busy people? You saw the man who work and sweat. We get to vote.
Yeah.
Just to sit down and do nothing and disappear, pan we. Miss, I hope when all Mark Golden and the man they going to see Mark Golden walk through communities on foot. Me I tell you, me see my some place, me see my some place there. Me I beg Mark Golden, don't stop as a leader.
Mark Golden lose. You just lose weight.
Yeah, man, he trim down.
Trim down. So don't believe that this thing is easy.
Mark Golden work. He work, man. He work. He man Dayton Campbell.
He work hard than most of the council of them.
Yes.
Even the Prime Minister himself.
Him and Dayton Campbell for 4 or 5 years now, them out campaign, you know. I think a joke. Yo, a long time on the road, they work for it, you know.
Man, them campaign every day.
The man, they work for it, man.
Yep.
They deserve it.
They work.
Even when members of the PNP, remember, you know, you have some PNP in there, you know, never want if he win, you know. They don't expect Mark Golden to fail, you know. Members of the PNP right now, they expect Mark Golden to fail. I know when them see Mark Golden get the momentum now, everybody are line up in the PNP party. And no problem in the PNP party. PNP party smooth right now. I live right on the banger rank pan them right now. The PNP party is a well-oiled machine, ready to go.
Well-oiled machine. I force in a long while, let's see the machine oil up, sir.
Not true, the machine oil, man. With some solid people night too. And I'm not going chaka people night. Some solid, qualified people in the PNP party.
Carlos, in that bus the way I have with just Dayton, we're gonna put probably like a Dr. Alfred Dawes, you know.
No, Alfred Dawes never. No, Alfred Dawes never there at the bus park when all of this thing I start. No, sir. No, we are wrong. No, sir. And them 2 man here. You see them 2 man here? And there are few women. Miss Brown and one next lady. Me I tell you about you know how this thing started, you know, because when Mark Golden and Dayton Campbell started, some PNP look at them, scan them. Like them expect Mark. PNP me I talk about, you know. Me I tell you it started, you know, PNP want them to lose, you know. Because a leadership fight and struggle in the PNP. It's just like you see Bangarang in the Liberate right now. In the PNP too. Leadership struggle for leadership. Yeah? So the
one thing you didn't realize yourself to Carlos.
So
them are like Gilisa. You think Lisa
could have managed them and them wheel and them
Me not, no, hold on, man. What you say, Lisa soft because she a woman? She tough too, you know? No, I want to face the girl.
Me not mean so. Me not mean so.
Me feel say, look at, me feel say, hold on, man. Me feel say Lisa, me feel say Andrew always can't deal with Lisa certain way. Me, I tell you that. That's how I feel. Me that's how I feel in my heart, because Lisa, I want tough rock stone, you know?
A Mark and the man. Me I tell you, when them give Mark the leadership, is a good move them make.
Look at Mark, look here. Look, I'm not a leader. Look, I'm not a Lisa Anna fan, you know? I'm not one of them who was bit. No, sir. Me not Lisa. As a matter of fact, we don't even talk about Lisa Anna right now, cause we don't talk. Everybody know me feel about Lisa Anna. I'm not a Lisa Anna fan, but me just say, if she did get a chance, same way. Me just talk. You know, Mark Gold are the man right now. But if she did get a chance, I feel say she'd have been tough same way. And that's how I feel. I feel say she's not afraid of Andrew Jonas. Me feel say she nah make Andrew Jonas get. She would make Andrew Jonas get nothing. She not ramp. I don't something say, but on a fair time, now.
She look like you have enemy on a side and she have some good people from fair side, you know. But Mark is so Mark is never a politician, you know. Mark come now as an underdog. Where everybody loves.
They never love him when he just come out, man. They never love Mark when he just come out, you know. Come in there, you know, man. You see boss so me have this, so that's why I'm not put nobody else in the bus. Come in know the whole thing start. Right? Years ago, them two men started to the handful of with 2 men with them, Miss Brown and the next woman, them man. And as she and Dayton Campbell and Mark Golden, them believe in the movement, while a lot of PNP are drag them feet. Me I tell you, I drag them feet for Mark Golden leadership. And when they say Mark Golden a text trying and people are follow the white man and the white man at the road, everybody are gather them and come closer. Them never know. They never know. When Mark Golden start out, we never understand Mark Golden. Nobody never understand Mark Golden. I myself never understand Mark Golden either. No people never understand Mark Golden. You have blogger we are supporting right now, did I beat him? You have blogger, we are PNP blogger right now. You so beat Mark Golden, talk about him just chaka, and he must get rid of Dayton Campbell because Dayton Campbell have baggage because Vaz sue him and two other. But a long time I watch a movement, you know. So members when Vaz sue Dayton Campbell and two other labor right, they sue him too. So I drag down Dayton Campbell, you know, so they want to make him seem as if my baggage and Mark Golden to get rid of him as a GenSec because Lisa Anna, it's alleged at that time wanted to become the GenSec, and so they could have get out Mark Golden at that time because a leadership fight. I saw the PNP I come from, you know. And Dayton Campbell hang on panic and Mark Golden believe in that man. I hang on panic. One to them lawsuit there. Gone. And Blagger beat Dayton Campbell. Yeah, man, Blagger beat Dayton Campbell. We are PNP right now. And I like me tell man, I want Mark Golden because some chickeny business go on. We don't want to go this right now. But leave it out high. But at the sense, we don't want to say certain thing right now because things are run smooth. So we just leave it alone, right? But that's where it come from. Yeah. And everybody I believe in Mark Golden.
What do you think Geico should have be the header when him there?
Financial investigation.
Financial investigation when him boss under investigation. You think so? At least the people them for come out pan. Cause we them a try fit me look a style with intelligence. Like we are in
such man start pushing people them in about remember Isaac said the other day. This is what me hear Isaac said the other day. Isaac said
I can say this man has gotten so many different positions. National Solid Waste Management, what the head of the Football Federation, JFF. How many different positions has this man gotten?
Yeah, one man.
Like people need to really question it, you know. People have said, boy, I'm probably do some arm and scrupulous things to get there, probably compromising physical self to get it. We don't know about that part of it, but I'm looking at it, I'm saying, what makes him so special? Why is he getting all of these big positions?
And guy come him just so unfair. Him not
Where
when him put.
where calling where calling guy come?
Geico. A guy come on.
Jaja.
But it look like one. But I was asking myself, how is it that he has gotten so many positions? People ask questions, no man think critically, Like, look at that. Why is it that I only select few and this specific person getting so many different positions?
Well,
How him connected, sir?
that means a such man start pushing needle, you know. You getting wife in there, you getting business partner, or him brother, him auntie, him cousin, him niece, him son, them next. I tell him, I'm not stop, man. Man, I'm not stop, man.
Me, who's supposed to know him intention. I tell you, him provoke the people them to rat. So come out on the street, him want him police them for all and pull away. Then him say riot, and then him say state of emergency. Then everything throw down the gully for the next so much years.
No election being kept.
Well,
You understand?
well,
That him want to do. He's smarter than him.
Let me hold some. Let me add something we asked about holding the composure. I agree with that. The other day, me hear ISAT say something. Say, such man, all of the state of emergency we ever call them illegal. So he never really call a state of emergency that is lawful. So he must say, he must push the people them. So him can really, so the people them can come out and get crazy. So him can really call a legal state of emergency. So don't be provoked. Don't make nobody pull you out Jamaica. I decide because when I hold it from big C, when I hold it from big C, the man push Jamaica, be seat, from big C. And Jamaica people are hold it. So long when I hold it, go and hold it, man. And get up and go vote. Yeah? Yeah, man. Go vote for yourself.
Yeah, man.
And the future.
All the vengeance we have with the voting list.
Mm.
We are going to make sure we dominate the voting list.
Mm.
And show it what time it is.
Get to go vote. That's what I have to do, man. No more talking, all of no 60% who sit down on the hand. When you see how the country I go, I mean, when you know what to do, get up and go exercise that, man. Go vote, man. The least you can do, go vote. We not fight and we not war, you know. Police are beat you, police are kill we, everything I go. No.
To see all the people them so constantly.
Police are come out about the money.
Everybody got like, oh. The people them can't find them, so them off the people them on that choke hole. Two more oh, you can't say nothing too tough, you know.
Yo.
Some of the people them realize what going on, you know. Say my own, you know, mentally, physical, and emotional, you know. I want the people them see what happen.
Now you have 60% of people sit down and see them now in the middle. See them now vote and better and know if you do here. Don't be no fool. Don't know if you do. You not feel it, you know. A man can no longer. You have to get in. Someone sit down and listen to me right now. Right now. What you do? What you do? Yeah? We out here so get up every day. We do a lot of reading. We do a lot of research. We do a lot of editing. We do a video, a lot of talking. And many others out there, you know, I would say a handful of others out there like the same mindset because you have a lot of vloggers out there, but not a lot of independent grassroots journalists like me and others. We are push this thing. So what we not do, people, for yourself? At least look at do, I get up and go vote. That's bad. And the least we can do it. The least we can do, get up, man. Go vote, man. Go vote, man. For change, man. Go vote for change.
Left work, lunchtime, go vote.
You know what a man tell me say I have to go work, not at all, because when politicians are calling out to no busy about no work. I could have miggled a political meeting I go and I could have miggled a power on Monday. Una go. Me no want no man tell me about no work. Make politics I keep none. I could have Tuesday morning 10 o'clock politics I keep them rally. Man I gotta walk the whole place black off in the orange or green. When you get up, go do something for yourself, man. Too much excuse, man.
Yeah.
Me not tell you if you go road go burn no tire because the worst thing me see at Jamaica, me not like when the man them burn road not tire. Just the other day, me see them have a roadblock somewhere. Yeah. The man them burn the road in a tire and the black smoke a go up in the air. And when the police them come and the news media come and the police, every man run gone. Nobody know they know. What kind of nonsense is that? Only no make no point. No point. No make the sort of look mischievous. I want the people to understand, you know. If you guys, when the police come there, if you guys had stand up with placards and stuff like that, it would be different. But when the police come, a bun on a bun tire in a road, so the man will bun tire for run gone and go hide. Then go come see tire bun the road. What kind of nonsense that Jamaican people? My brother, respect, you know. Let me take a next call here, sir. Bless myself, yeah, man. Respect, family. Enough love every time. Family, what on?
Yeah, hello, good morning, Carlos.
Morning, brother.
Yeah, man, the line hot this morning, a long time I try to get that dog, but it look like the line hot, you know?
You know, sometimes some man upon the line and you know vibes, you know, sometimes you know, like cut off a man quick. You understand me? Just make a man spit out them and say sometimes.
No, man, we don't have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, to know, are you surprised? You know, with the appointment of the one Mr. Dennis Strong.
Nothing surprised me, bro, because there's no bottom under such man. There's no, you know, you can't go lower. There's more lower to go, you know.
Yeah, and that was the reason why we want him to step aside in the first place, because we know that he would go ahead and appoint somebody who would be soft on him. You know? But my other question now, is this an indication of what's going on in the courts? Because remember say him sue the IC, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So is this an indication of what's going on in the court? And is this an indication of the recent news about the drill, you know, and about who won what and shares in what company or whatever, right? Like,
it's a web of mix up and tangle up and corruption, you know, brother.
Yeah.
God.
So this look like it indicates something, you know, that there's greater things that is gonna come forth, you know, and then especially since him start here the fire burn on and the push now for people to get charged and got prison. Him said I want that serious.
In damn up
so he might
himself.
try to secure himself, so he might try to come up with himself, but me, I wonder what kind of mechanism is there to turn back this one. I don't think there's any mechanism to turn back this one, you know, unless they can find that, you know, some form of breach in the appointment or something like that.
I don't know. I'm paying attention to the PNP them page, you know, because I them have the liar over there. I them depend upon. I bright people them, you know, so them a whole heap of liar over there. So I feel them page me I look on for any change. Me I pay attention to them page and see if anything you know. Me pay attention.
Yeah. Because you may can complain in terms of ethics, but me I wonder if unless them find something with him, them can't turn it back. And if it's sticking up, they will stick for a while now. Because I'm going down contract. So even if Mark win, instead of go work on and eat him, I work with him unless them can't find out if the pressure and left the job.
To me, if you look, you're gonna find something.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. If you're looking to find something, conflict of interest, that alone, your appointment, it shouldn't be, you know, shouldn't have that position. The conflict of interest alone, yeah. I mean,
yeah, but remember, say enough conflict of interest one in another government here, and them still find a way if it does.
But may I talk about if a new government, may I talk about if a new government take course and decide to go clean and change policies and do some different stuff. You know, me don't know. Me pay attention to the PNP, the answer. That's me not talk out a line, me not understand. And then me pay attention to because them have the lie over there.
Yeah, cause remember say this brother match up the JFF, you know, man. See him brother Dennis Strong, you know. And then how come an accountant so prestigious in Jamaica? You know, America, yes, so accountant, is just an accountant, you know. How come an accountant have so much position, director of this, director of that, all these prestigious position? You know, think same as an engineer or something, one of them big degree there.
that's why Jamaica now run good, you know.
Yeah, what accountant can be all kind of in Jamaica. Oh God, man.
Man, accountant better get big posts. You know what people, you know what youth will graduate from school, university, sit down there and wait for a shot. Can't get it. Can I rub shoulder with certain man? There are people who are qualified out there, the people.
Yeah, I'm not really undermine accountant now. What does that say? You know, accountant is just an accountant. That's what I say. If you want that position with this brother you have, we just have a degree in an accountant. You know, and then he might go end up some investigation body when I have nothing to do. I mean, he has something to do with accounting still, but not on that level there. You know, you'd have to be in some investigation, some experience in a police work, investigation, crime, this, crime, that, you know, figure in a this position there.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, this is a big cover up in a broad daylight.
We want Jamaica to be clean on all sides, any sides. Because Mark Golden come in and know so we're there now. And we not play with nobody. So we want corruption fixed now. The Labour they might say, why when PJ and Portia and they will never come out and say nothing? Me tell them say, look here, we never have social media like now. We are here now. We want change for we grandpa to them. We don't have $5,000 on a box lunch. Change we want. So we're gonna look what going forward because Jamaica don't look good right now. What such man I do? Him not look good, him not look honest. Such man right now look like a crook. But not lie, you know. No, what such man do right now? Make it look like a crook, brother. You have the Integrity Commission in court, try to tear out the part where investigate you, illicit enrichment, and now you have your brethren over the part where to investigate you, and the U.S. State Department tell me say it's only 83 people are working at the FID, when we should have 230 people are working there. And the U.S. I tell we say, such man a choke out the FID, only 83 people are working there, when they should have 230 people working at the FID. So, wagwan, and then you put your bridge in there, you already choke it out, you know. Now, investigation and go on, kind of have the manpower, you choke it out, you defund it, and then you put your friend in now for what? You come finish it?
Yeah, we need more people in the empire, we need more people in the IC. They're supposed to be everywhere,
yeah, man.
like the KGB.
Yeah, man.
They're supposed to be because it's a government, they're not even going to stop even if they come out of power, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we just need everybody to watch everywhere, but instead of try out this right here is an admission of guilt.
Yep.
You know? In some way, shape, or form, this is an admission of guilt. The fact that you are trying to distort and cover up and, you know, put out this and put out that is this right here is very significant and it's true admission of guilt, in my view. You know? But as we say, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This was what we anticipated anyway when we said step aside. You know, so
me know say come and see Labour, me see the PNP them talk about it. We have Bunting talk about it last night. He talk about this man, so you know say it up on the forefront of the PNP, them farried. So that's why me I look on them page to see what move them make, if them said on anything in a press release, any move them make. You understand me? And then me have pay attention to because we know say he burn them.
Yeah. I never asked everybody, but don't drop the drill argument. Yeah? Don't drop the drill argument because they come with something again. This is a monkey wrench, you know. To even put out the drill flame, you know. The drill argument come up every day. You like a drill can't go nowhere. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, you know. Better ask everybody, keep it going. You know, this is also another monkey wrench. You know? So we have to just keep the flame burning on all angles, you know? Yep. And we just support the movement at all costs, you know? So. Yeah, man, we just want change in our country and the corruption to go down. You know? That's all we need, man. Change. You think a little money them man get from white people? Grant money and loan money and take care and TV. You think I look at what money they get from America and England? You think if America did that do them auditing and say, what do do with their money? And England and everyone to get money from. I pity them never do some auditing. Some what to do with the money? When you get money for give the youth them money gone. And the youth them have to run to come America, come be on street over here and get deported, go back to Jamaica. While if only they spend the money upon them, you think I look at money them man get and just take away. Just did the man 2023, the man borrow money, $30 million from the World Bank for bills, them school, STEM school, and I'll know one school no bill. Where the money there? $30 million US. Where the money there? Borrow money,
For the one, miss it up. Just where do we borrow money for? So we have to go pay the bill and I grant this in a brother. You borrow the money from the World Bank, $30 million for build STEM school. Wait there. Come on, man.
Yeah, but remember, see them trying to archive all of the government documents for 75 years. Remember, see them trying to do that too.
Yeah, man.
Know, say shenanigans are going.
When man dead and gone.
Why you hide documents for so long? What you do? Yeah, wait until you dead and buried before them things they come to light. Because even if them archive them, you're not supposed to unearth them, you know, so you can't even use them in a court against them. That them a try though.
So where in the world you have access to information, you have to wait for 70 years.
Yeah, man, they propose something like that, man.
Yes, man, then the same thing, man. And an undated resignation letter. You remember that?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. This is not serious, man. They might have a plan. Remember, it's a tough time. They taking a court and Arthur Williams, you know, and then win, you know, constitutional court because they violate Tufton and Arthur Williams' constitutional rights. Pull a stunt about the undated resignation letter, and the constitutional court find him wrong, Suchman wrong. So Suchman going to want church, go apologize to in a church, you know, apologize to Arthur Winter and Tufton, and by the next month, right? But while they might do that, you know, they might appeal it, you know, the constitutional court, you know. They might appeal it. Remember, man going to church, go apologize to the man, them, you know. Suchman going to church, go apologize to the two man, them, you know. And then the man appeal it, you know, people. So we are telling me sorry for if the sorry not clean. You go back and appeal it. So may if you go to court again and start the constitutional court and say you wrong me. And then you apologize to me. And then they went and appeal it. You apologize to me in a church, bro.
Yeah, but it is imagine, Carlos, if they were using all this maneuvering to better the country instead of filling their pockets. All this maneuvering and shifting when them are going and this smart when them are come with. Why them just use it to just better the country, man? And they would have win same way. They would have win same way because somewhere down the line you have to retire and start one business somewhere can you develop the country.
Well, by now
the country win, everybody winning, man.
By now, everybody must realize developing the country and do things for the country is not in them people's best interest. We already see it. And you know, one thing where bus is open. I mean, I tell you, we're on platform for a long time. One of the things where, and we know these things, we read these things, we see these things, we hear these things. But one of the things where boss, the regular man at Jamaica, we don't understand how we attack. One thing where boss, everything will make people see the real functioning of when money take on now the interest of these boys and girls is when Daz exposed that drill thing there. He bust the healthcare system wide open. And every Jamaican can look in.
It show the mechanism that you're using.
Yes, man, surely. All the mechanism, man. You look on all the gears, them, you look on everything, and everybody in Jamaica, look, people are so it work. Them outsource the hospital to them, the things the hospital to them, friend outside, then push you out there, if you go get this and that, and it's all about money. It's not about you. Full stop. Then you can take that and you can look in the agriculture too. You can see them are shipping this stuff them in a container and make money off it. So they not what them want push farming for? Because them greedy. If a man can play with their life and you can dead in the hospital, look on that. If the man can get dead in the hospital by making sure hospital now have the equipment to save a life. You think a man
exactly what they do.
You think a man care about farming? You think a man care about you and your farm? So that opened a lot of people's eyes, and it is social media. It is social media that blow the fire, and that them report that it is social media. I mean, I tell people, say, so when the book is written, mainstream media is not going to be in it nowhere. May I tell people? No, because all these years, a long time, enough of them things are going, you know. A long time, enough of them things are going, and them know, you know.
You know? Them know, but them now ask the question and them now bring it to the forefront, and them now do no investigative journalism and break story. You know, of what's going on. It's always some oddball man, like, you know, Dr. Daz, where the the news with the broke about Kamina Johnson Smith and some other things. It's always some oddball people, you know, I come out and I break the thing them. But the people, the respectable people of the face of the media in Jamaica, they're not at all.
But that's why I say me always a big up every social media warrior out here. What we call ourselves the independent freelance journalists. Big up everybody out there who do this type of work. Because if it wasn't for we, a lot of people wouldn't know what going on, and we keep some things up there, and even old things we go dig it up and put it back together with new stuff and piecing it. It's like a we do the work. Me say when the book is written, me talk already, you know. Mainstream media not going in it, man. They're not going in it, man, because all these decades people, they've been working. It's like you have a security guard, they left them by your business, and the security guard I work with the criminal. Your security guard is supposed to stop the criminal and report back to you and tell you what go on. Your news media is to work for it's supposed to work for the people. Dig up the facts and bring the people. Keep politicians in a check. You ever see news media are run behind politicians all in the parking lot outside Parliament with camera and microphone at them face and ask them questions? Have you seen any news media in Jamaica are run down Mr. Tufton and ask him about this drill? You think you can get to like that a foreign? You think if a foreign could have get to like that? News media help hold politicians accountable to, you know, people. Look around you. Where's the news media?
But they're supposed to be the eyes and the ears of the people.
That's correct.
That's what they're supposed to be, you know, because they are invited in circles where the average person, man or woman, is not invited. It's as to be the eyes and ears. But you see, enough of them are do right now, enough of them are start podcasts and start this and start that, act like them do not do things from morning. No, you know not do nothing, man.
Them sit there. Them sit there and them, you know, them work against the people. It's like
them are build platform, but for them platform and money them are do it for. Most social media people who they are work call out the government now make the money off of them social media. They must do it for Jamaica.
Good. Me know me not make none. I tell you the truth. Okay?
You know?
Most
social media people out there who are call out the government and I beat down the doors and I figure out what go on. Now make the money off of them thing. And if they make something something small, but a lot of them now start start podcast, but them now start no podcast unless them have some form of endorsement, some corporate company about them.
The people who are the people who are doing the thing that make the money on social media, the one who are doing the wrong thing, man. I don't want to do the wrong thing, man. I don't make the money, man. I make the money. Right now, if I go on TikTok and say certain thing, they will block you, you know. But you could have said the nastiest thing and skin out your rear and do all type of crazy stuff, then I block you, you know.
Exactly.
If you notice the thing, even TikTok, they promote craziness. But you got to go talk some conscious stuff and say they don't block you. I said this thing, man. Yeah, man.
Right.
The system promote that, you know. My brother, respect, you know. Manners, you know.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Respect and manners. People, thank you guys, you know, for watching this video, you know. We just need change in Jamaica and the robbery go down on the thief. You know? We don't want nothing else. We don't look for nothing. We don't stop the thief, you know, man. Just, if you stop the thief, everything will be all right. What the thief in for?
The report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, Director of Investigations, Kevon Stevenson, says the millions of dollars transferred between three companies linked to Mr. Holness raises several concerns. He has called on Tax Administration Jamaica, TAJ, and the Financial Investigations Division, FID, to probe the company's accounts for potential irregularities. According to the report, Mr. Holness is connected with or had financial interests in three companies: Imperium, Positive Media, and Estate Bridge. Imperium is wholly owned by Mr. Holness and is a holding vehicle for his assets. A forensic examination of accounts attributed to Mr. Holness and the referenced companies for January 1, 2020 to June 13, 2023 revealed intercompany deposits and withdrawals in excess of $470 million and $427 million, respectively. According to Mr. Stevenson, the transfers are not supported by the apparent capital generated. But Mr. Chung questions the veracity of this claim.
And I'm trying to figure out what the relevance of that finding is, because transactions can move between accounts based on, liquidating one asset, getting a loan setting it up somewhere else, and set it up somewhere else for you. So, for example, Positive Jamaica, I understand, is a foundation, and you might want to move money from a foundation to another account, which is an investment account, to do transactions. Particularly when I look at Table 6, which is the assets, liabilities, and income held by Mr. Holness, you don't really see any significant positive movement in it. You see that there's movement between US dollar assets and Jamaican dollar assets, but the total of it, it doesn't seem as if there's any significant increase in assets.
The chartered accountant also calls into question claims by the commission that a company named Green Emerald does not generate sufficient income to support loans valuing $20 million to Positive Media between 2021 and 2022.
I've looked through the report and I see, for example, that they're questioning loans from a company that does not have the income to lend the money. You don't have to lend money like that. You can lend money by basically being a guarantor, taking it in one name and sending it to another company. So there are some things there that I'm still trying to understand the conclusion from it, because I think there are still some things missing.
In addition, Mr. Chung says the Director of Investigation's claim of potential tax evasion on the basis of certain entities filing nil tax returns is dubious.
People filing nil returns, if you don't generate any profits, because remember, income is not profits, then you could file a nil return. And a lot of people also in the country, is not just be touching this one, get dividends, for example, which is taxed at source, and don't know that they're supposed to file that also. I don't find that there's anything suspicious with it. The assumption also is that the tax people are not doing their work if the filings were made, because when you file, you actually do file financial statements with it. So it's not that you're just going to file the returns alone. As I said, if there's no profit, then of course it's going to be nil, because you don't get charged tax on total income.
Mr. Chung says the Integrity Commission should share the detailed findings from the International Forensic Auditor, who was engaged as part of its probe. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
People, when you hear that? When you hear that, people? So when you hear such man mouthpiece, when I give a position, and we don't know what the PNP's position on it and what they're going to do or say moving forward. We just look and wait and watch and see what go on. The people of Jamaica, different groups in Jamaica, civil society people, the church people, we know them quiet about everything, even the Samoa Agreement, everything. But we don't know what go on. All I can do is just put the information out there. That's all I do. Let's look what the opposition is going to do, and then we bring it right back to you. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. As usual, I am a student in our class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If it is the first time on my platform, you like the work, go ahead and subscribe. You see me I say? Be a part of the platform. We're moving forward, don't. We're moving forward, people. Corruption, people. Corruption, people. Corruption. When we look how much money them are all over the years, them man get from white man country. That's what I say. Every time a man talk to me about Donald Trump, me say, me not nothing to say, That's why I mention it on my platform, Because me feel like somebody a liquid one whip. Happy said Donald Trump come in office. He might rotted with some, he might give you some liquid a piece of whip, you see. He might beat with that piece of whip. And they like, we deserve it. If we don't deserve no other thing, we deserve that lick and kick you in a box and thump you, Think about what we have let ourselves become. Beggars and spongers, and if nobody not giving no aid and no grant, we can't survive from we own. We get rid of our factory, we not manufacture nothing. We live off out a container, come from farm with food and tourism, something that is so fragile. We see what happened at Big C, and we still not learn and come talk about hotel. Not create nothing for yourself, not build nothing for yourself, not invent nothing for yourself, not even reach out to Jamaica and the diaspora and say come back and give forward. We're not busy with nothing more than a pocket. White man could have give until they can't give no more, no take it, put it on the pocket. Me say the white man, them could have give. Them could have take out them heart and give it. Politician take it, put it on them pocket. We get grant money, we don't see it. People get money for Big C, way there. People get money for burial. Way there. When me hear the amount of money we come from all boat and come on Jamaica and the big sea, and me hear say, well, look at $10,000 people get. Some of them say, Carlos, me have to pay a few tight, you know. Some of them get they clear $10,000. Eh? Where then the money they there? And you want to bet some of them big boys will have business, pop off a big piece of the money for themselves because they feel say them hit by big sea more than anybody else. And you, the little peasant, just get a little piece of crumbs. Go and go sit down. Yeah, burial come the other day. The poor people them know all know. In some I know some people don't get no blessing from the burial. Storm. They don't get the blessing from them people. Yeah. Money come from all boat. Quick. Me some money come to Jamaica. Quick. Money come quick. Because white man know say when I deal with hurricane relief, people need relief and them need it now. And send the money there as soon as possible. Send the aid there as soon as possible. Send help as soon as possible. But the man then get the money quicker, you know, long them take to give the people their money. Them in a parliament have fiddle round and I try them I try this, them assess them mama thinking reggae sunsplash. Such man jump in a helicopter and go in a hurricane area, ravaged area, and I come talk about say nice to the people and never bring a bucket of drinking water, go give the people them. Just land a helicopter and does a photo up. Me say, yo, you know, long the people tell to get $1. And you know, quick the money them come. The man in the business, no aid and no fast, nothing for the Jamaican people, man. Everything is always slow and I'm assessing. Till millions of dollars worth of food supplier, you know, mold and infested by rats and roach. You know, add PEM. Yeah, that is under such man. Yeah, but if you understand what I'm going on, so them treat you know people. Country can't run some people. They need people with empathy and love. People decide say, I only me a serve now. Stop gin all the people them. Stop gin all the people that vote for you. Stop it. Even Labour them are stuffer right now. Stop gin all the people that vote for you. Labour then give a second term every day. You get up blame the PNP. Blame everybody when they can, you know, do a lot of things and the PNP them, you know. You have the vote. Who have the vote? When are doing it in a parliament? To keep DPP, to amend the constitution overnight, to keep on a friend DPP and to, you know, do no illegal stuff like them SOEs, state of emergency, that will come to find out all of them illegal as hell. Eh? What have the majority in a parliament to do? You don't have it to help the people. Tired of corruption, man. That's all we want. Jamaica don't need no handout. Jamaica don't need no handout from nobody. No stop thief the money. Take on the foot off of the people, them neck, make the people them survive freely. Too much pressure everywhere. Everything's all tighten up. Police stop everybody, appear ticket, appear. He just try to grind something out of the poor people, them every chance you get. Man, have them private car on the church in a commercial carriage. How is it that my private car, I have to put green plate on it? No, too much for poor people, man. Ease up on the foot off of the neck and make the people them survive. Stop living off of the people them while the big man slide. How is it the big man in Jamaica get duty-free imports and tax break? Money we should have fixed the road and have the health centers and hospital looking good, everything nice. From the big man them, from corporate. I want to make corporate slide, but on the pressure the poor people, backside. Look on it. I want to make corporate slide, not pay nothing. And the pressure the poor people. That's an even playing field. What kind of nonsense is that? Even Bernie Sanders would slam on for that. And that's so Bernie Sanders see it, you know. I like to tell people, think about it. They make all the rich people them slide. And I come to poor people and tax out them backside. Take it everywhere. No, man. Too much pressure on the country, man. He's up off of the people them neck, man. Look a bit, man. He's up off of the people them neck, man. They can't make the rich man them slide and I come to the poor man to balance the budget. It's unfair, man. And the leader come from poor. No, sir. But anyway, people, thank God, you know. Man, as I respect more, you know, more to play if me can. Because, you know, so last night, me hear Bunting talk something. And me hear Bunting talk. You know, me come on the platform and I beat out Bunting all time hole. From man I wet banana trash. And I say, Bunting to come work for your money. Not true. Yeah, man, come work for your money, Bunting. I want to see out there work for your money. But people last night, me see him I want a place there. And people, Bunting, make them have it. Bunting reel out the book of corruption. People, me not lie you people. People say Bunting reel out the book of corruption upon them. Bunting. Last night, me no know what getting a Bunting, but me I say Bunting reel out the book of corruption upon them. And it was a wonderful thing. Me really enjoy because people hear them thing there. You know me look upon people. The PNP have the ammunition. The PNP don't shot a barrage of ammunition. The Liberate them have no ammunition. You see, like when the Liberate them have them press conference, it's like a gimmicks thing. You know, and nothing real, nothing substantial, just nonsense. Right? That's all the Liberate press conference is. But the PNP press conference, when they have press conference, they a real business, them have real facts. No nonsense. You understand me? But Bunting last night, the man about fire pan the platform. And me must applaud him for coming out and I carry him on grass, carry him on weight. Because people me tell us I beat him on my platform. So come out, they go do it. Yeah, man, they're gonna beat him, man. People vex with me, man. Some people vex with me, man. One said she vex with me because me beat Bunting. No, well, me speak the truth. And sometimes the truth can bruise some people. But you know, me no mean nothing too bad, you know. I good me mean all the good in the world. But people take it personal, some people. And I know say, I'm a country, me love. Me love my country, man. Me love my country. So we're gonna listen Bunting, people. You ready? Make me listen Bunting before me leave that today. We're gonna give Bunting a ear, a listen ear. Yeah, man.
Comrades, workers, and warriors of Central Kingston, good evening. Comrades, you know, when I walk with my Integrity Commission report, you know what I'm going to deal with tonight? I'm going to deal with corruption.
Hey!
Floyd said the Senate is hereby called to order. But I don't have the absolute privilege of in the Senate. So since we know we have a lawsuit government that tries to muzzle everyone with lawsuits, but them know, said this man, no afraid of no man, no girl, no way. But I write out my remarks tonight to be sure. But comrades, this JLP administration is all about raping and looting the taxpayers of this country. And they cover it up with misinformation, propaganda, and lies. And I tell you something, comrades, and I want you to listen to this carefully because I want to hear you saying it back to me. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Comrades, Andrew Holness can't hold anyone accountable because his own hanky-panky has been exposed by the Integrity Commission of Jamaica. His financial declarations for 2021, 2022, 2023 remain uncertified, casting a dark cloud over his leadership. The Integrity Commission's investigative report of August 2024 in respect of concerns that he owns assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings. That report unearthed some damning revelations. One, millions in raw cash from unknown depositors were lodged to the Prime Minister's personal account. Now I can tell you as a banker that any first-year bank employee, commercial bank employee, trained and sensitized in anti-money laundering should flag these transactions as suspicious transactions. Second, the 28 bank accounts between his personal and associated companies saw almost $500 million, $470 million in thousands of transactions passing through those accounts over a few years. That is at a time when his official income was $10 or so million a year. But 470 million passed through those accounts in thousands of transactions. Then we also heard about this Positive Jamaica Foundation that was soliciting funds for charitable purposes like COVID relief. But then we later learned that he used the money collected from Positive Jamaica Foundation to purchase a bond for his own benefit. And when the Integrity Commission exposed it, first he said it was an error. And then later, that is actually not a charity, it's just a regular company. Comrades, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. The Integrity Commission referred Honus's questionable financial dealings to the Financial Investigation Division, the FID. That is the entity that investigates financial crimes such as money laundering. I want you to pay attention to me tonight, you know. So what has happened since the Integrity Commission referred Andrew Honus to the Financial Investigation Division? Well, first, I shared with you when I came to the Allman Town Conference, because we had to get it out of a US report. There was nothing about it in Jamaica. That the Financial Investigation Division was being starved of human and financial resources. They had one third of the establishment of staff that they should have. Now, any entity which has only one where they should have three cannot function properly. What happened next? We hear Honus filed a lawsuit against the Integrity Commission, attempting to tie them up hand and foot so that these investigations couldn't proceed. And he even sought a declaration to declare the defense of illicit enrichment, offense of illicit enrichment as unconstitutional. Now that is the offense that he is being investigated for. So he goes to the court to try and declare it unconstitutional. But comrades, if that wasn't bad and bad enough, just this afternoon, we learned that Dennis Strong, an apologist for the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Honus, that he has now been appointed the Chief Technical Director in charge at the Financial Investigation Division. What can go so? Comrades! This man, who is now in charge of the entity that is supposed to be investigating Andrew Holness is a man who has publicly attacked the Integrity Commission report and publicly disagreed with its findings and publicly said that Andrew Holness has done nothing wrong. So why would a man that has already declared his bias in the public be appointed as the same agency, to head the same agency that is to do the investigation? His public comments demonstrate his clear bias. Andrew Holness' appointment of a man who has a conflict of interest and demonstrated public bias is a corrupt decision. And we all have to draw the conclusion that there is no intention to do any serious investigation at the FID. Comrade, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. But let me turn to something closer to home. I want to address what is being called the $31 million drill scandal. Once again, we find this lawsuit government and its cronies attempting to gag any inquiry into potential corruption or prevent exposure of corruption. There is a company called Medical Technologies that supplies hundreds of millions in medical equipment to the Ministry of Health. The majority owner of the shares is listed as Donovan Williams. And if you have any doubt, it is the same Donovan Williams who is the outgoing member of Parliament for this constituency of Central Kingston. When Dr. Dawes started investigating this transaction, because persons from within the Ministry of Health who are afraid of victimization but couldn't take the teeth in no more, contact him and say, this transaction smells fishy, involving the supply of a drill that both Dawes and many other medical professionals suspected was overpriced. So Dr. Dawes went to the Company's Office of Jamaica, and their records showed that Donovan Williams was the majority owner. The Company's Office of Jamaica. This was not just plucked out of thin air. This was not speculation. Comrade Dawes did the responsible thing. He went to the Company's Office of Jamaica and he found that the majority shareholder was Donovan Williams, outgoing member of Parliament for Central Kingston. When he announced that, Williams started howl and protest that he is not really the owner, but holding the shares in trust for a still undisclosed owner, person A. Now, just stop and understand this. Here is a company selling hundreds of millions of dollars of medical equipment. Equipment that if it is flawed, can lead to death of Jamaicans. Equipment that if it is overpriced will mean that Jamaicans will die because less resources will be available for healthcare in Jamaica. And yet, this government supposedly does not know who the owner of Medical Technology is. A could stand for anything. I'm not going to say it stand for Andrew. No, don't want you get me in trouble. But he could stand for money launderer. He could stand for a terrorist. He could stand for a criminal kingpin. Or it could stand for somebody with a clear conflict of interest in the Ministry of Health or within the health system. So, comrades, what it don't end there. It don't end there. Comrades, I want you to listen to me. Beg you cool down the argument in the front. This is very important. And remember, we're talking here tonight, not just to Central Kingston. We're talking to the entire Jamaica. So I want you to listen closely. So this Donovan Williams has come out and declared that he is not the ultimate beneficial owner of this company, but he is just a trustee hiding the identity of the real owner. So let me just take you back, Comrade Floyd. I believe you and I were both in the Senate when we were debating the 2023 bill to amend the Companies Act. And in that debate, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith warned Parliament, and I quote, "Failure to act risks FATF blacklisting." FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. This is an international agency that if they graylist or worse blacklist Jamaica, pure problems for our financial system, pure problems for our economy. She said failure to act risks FATF blacklisting, which would cripple Jamaica's economy, jeopardizing businesses, government operations, and everyday citizens by branding us as a high-risk jurisdiction. End quote. So what we now find Donovan Williams confessing is that Meditech, a company linked to this sitting Jamaica Labour Party MP, is openly violating this law. Meditech's breaches would include failure to disclose beneficial owners, those holding 25% plus of the shares. Ignoring the 14-day statutory deadline to update corporate records, and submitting incomplete, delayed disclosures to authorities. Despite these violations, Donovan Williams remains listed as the major shareholder, dismissively claiming to act as a trustee, a role that does not exempt compliance. Comrades, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Comrades, this thieving, bare-faced and dry-eye government will steal fertilizer from small farmers. It will thief Nutribun from school picnic. And it will even steal from sick children at Bustamante Hospital.
Jaja.
Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. But Poncianas bloom at Old Hope Road. Bloom from anger, disgust, and outrage. Time come for Poncians to bloom all across Jamaica with anger, disgust, and outrage. Tonight I call on all well-thinking Jamaicans, the faith-based institutions, the private sector organizations, the academics, the civil society groups. There comes a time when silence and both sidesism is tantamount to complicity. find some courage and come forward and say enough is enough. Comrades, time come to restore dignity to the name of Jamaica on the international stage. Time come for an MP like Steve McGregor who will uphold the law, not violate it. Time come for a Prime Minister with clean hands and a pure heart like Mark Jefferson Golding. Time come for Mark Golding and the PNP to form a government that will serve the people of Jamaica, not rape and thief from them. Thank you.
That's a one thing people want to say. A real fire. One thing about the fire. That's what we love when they come out and point out the fire, man. Yeah, man. Because we also do them things. Hold on there. We also do them things there on a daily, people. You see me I say? Basically. I do them things on a daily. So when we see politicians come out and come point out the thing them one by one, come point them out, man. When a full of ammunition, PNP. Yeah, man. So anyway, people, bless upon yourself, Want to think about that? Tough time to come out to come work, man. Yeah, man, come on to come work. You want to go on, man. We want to see your work, bro. Remember one time I said, where him there? We come out about the fire, and it was clear and precise. Like me, I said, sometimes you hear the man about a fire, and you can't hear them in the conference, them rally. But that was clear and enough clarity. So yeah, man. So the PNP supposed to have press conference today. So me go find the PNP press conference somewhere and go watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Blessings to each and every one, Yeah, man, me say the PNP, them full of so much ammunition, people. Me say, if them ever ready, if you go to them containers and start show some, me say, long them make the liberator stick them up with those bare finger, so finger. Me I say, look here, man. Dress back, start drop some bomb, boy, man. So we have the ammunition and the container, man, some verbal bomb on them and make them dress back. Yeah, man. But anyway, people, because what the PNP have to say. Because I know them not going to take this new appointment lightly. You understand me? So we have press conference with, some 4 of them, me see. And let me see. And at 12 noon today. So thank you guys so much. Me see. My virgin put it in the comment section up top there. Yeah. A man up in the hills. And said we have a press conference today at 12 noon. So guys, thank you guys very much. I'll probably see you guys later. Enough love, manners, and respect. If them stop grape Jamaica, stop thief everything, Jamaica will be all right. If politicians start going to prison, Jamaica will be all right. Thank you guys so much. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out of here.
Say I'm on board, yeah. No. And I not leave, yeah. Figo, are you okay? No way, sir. Me pot boil, yeah. Me belly full, yeah. Sweet Jamaica.
We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your payslip will not be ready today. But we have advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid. Commission and Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed.
We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me there. All when me dead, them can't kill me, said no. We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. All when me dead. Whoa. I'm from the beautiful land of Jamaica, land of sunshine and the best reggae maker. From me was a little boy from dollar a paper. Here corruption of poor people paper. Them creating killer, thief and raper. Youth graduate from college done hotel waiter. Politician them matter but them will get better later. Only man ever fit at the undertaker. The truth, but I want to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, whoa, things out of hand in a all kind of man. A motor vehicle examiner and the biggest scammer. Them scam me nephew, me niece and me mama. Wonder when the government a go put down the hammer. Police respect your uniform, the oath on the way honor. No in a rum bar and a drink till the stomach. Embarrassment to the force with no vulgar grammar. Jump in a yoke, you almost kill nana. Office speak the truth, I don't want to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. No one be kill me dead. No one when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, well, this a topic when me want to get wild and why so much petty fall they pan me island. A Jamaica me at a bone, no one no Thailand. Big man dead, they want to take a liquor picking in island. Petty fall they stop, government figure off at them. Look on the size and left me look at that at them. Bring them in a jailhouse, make the judge slaughter them in a prison. When they feel the rat again, I'll be speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now me have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, politician, for your time now, open your ears all. The citizen in charge of the seat that you hold when election done. You remember a soul, not even go fix to patrol. Can't meet with basic needs, then what is your role? The youth they want better road and light pan pole. Youth they want job and money in a bill full. Politician me say make no so cold. So we have to speak the truth, them have to kill we dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth, them have to kill me. Jamaican callers, they here? Okay.
Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to youth, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract them a get. Pattern up the pocket go on like say we no see it. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no play feet. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer sometime me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it just them, but without them, what are them corrupt so the youth them talk about them. With the street that what you promise that you must hold them. You will not remember how they so jolly could scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. When politicians have I vote, oh no, we take them money and condemn and go along your yard go cook a boat. Well, on a very serious note, check the background of the man them who send get a youth go gun quote. Wicked youth. Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get a youth them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. Only election time we see up on the turn. Keep on the money, give the youth them work. Nobody give the chicken, left the charity for church. Before you dash the money, fix the road them first. Take a look at money, me see them dash when the election I buy vote. And no youth not have tablet. You know long ones people mind. That stuff alright.